cut him a VOD. Oh, we got 7 minutes. Nightmare versus Extinction. Last game of the weekend. Yeah, for sure Nightmare did better than originally expected. I think ultimately they'll finish 4th, which is maybe where on paper teams would have put them. What the chances Nightmare drops a map? I'd say not likely. Not likely.
Rip.
Oh, and there he is.
Oh, big game.
Congrats, mate. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like just over the moon, mate. Really was not expecting to take that one.
How do you navigate the sort of roller coaster of emotions of that one?
It's fucking actually so tough. Like when we loaded in on map 1, we did second ban and they banned BAP, and it was like this really fucked with our plan. Didn't know what to do. Oh,
shambles.
Yeah, no, absolute shambles. But it's alright. What's the last game? Extinction Nightmare? I reckon Extinction's good for a little upsetty here.
You reckon? Nah, surely not.
Thanks, Alex. Red Eyes, mate. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know. It's just look, Nightmare's the favourites, right? But like, they're in that sheet shitting phase of the timeless pipeline, you know? Like, if there was a time for the timeless quarter choke,
NA curse.
Exactly. Like, but they're not. I mean, they'd have to lose to us to be 4th, right? So, yeah. I don't know. I'll be watching this game intently, studying up. I didn't really watch the Liquid game, to be honest, so who knows? I was told that I saw like the Reddit thread and I saw people just shitting on Lep the whole time. So it's like, I don't know, apparently these 3rd and 4th teams, like their main supports, just love copping it on social media in upper bracket games.
I mean, if there's one thing the Overwatch community can all agree on, it's main support should get the most shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big shoot main supports advocate, whenever possible. Thumbs up, Pat Cummies, mate. Thumbs up. I trust I did it in real life too. Hey, Minjay. You like that crumble? Insane. It's closed today.
Crumble?
Yeah.
What?
A food place?
The cookies.
Oh.
Closed. Wait, this place closed Sunday through Friday, open only Saturday? Is this real? Are you sure?
No.
Oh, no.
Always open.
Okay, always open. I'm not going to get it anyway, Minjay. I'd throw up.
Yeah.
What you going to eat now?
Huh?
What you going to eat now, bro?
No.
Oh, I didn't eat breakfast. No, I had a plum. I guess that's breakfast.
Oh, thank you, Kimothy Kitten, for the prime.
It's a gas name.
It's good, isn't it?
That's good. Cheers, Kim. Mate, I fucking love watching Battle of the Bots between maps, honestly. It's like, just such good content.
Just an endless supply of entertainment. I mean, eventually this is just what OWCS will be. There'll be no players, it will be all just bots.
I was talking about with Alex before the game where it's like, you know, like so many people are anti-AI, but nobody's anti-CPU. Nobody seems to beef with Battle of the Bots, but I'm thinking of, you know, taking a stance on this. Hey, Minjay, can you boil some water? Boil some water for coffee, please. Thanks, bro. Much rather have this than an interview? Fair enough, totally not Toby. Fair enough, mate. You watched the TU Gen G game intently?
Yeah, did you see? You were here, right? The whole gang was here
Well,
for
you
that
off the
one.
map. Yeah. Did you get the entirety of last year's SSG in the voice channel?
I mean, it was close. Yeah, we were.
Probably like everyone but Jamie, who's just mysteriously absent on a streaming day.
Yeah, Astro was here for a bit, but he didn't hop on, like in the chat, but...
Right, it's just in the chat.
I think they said they were going to message Sparker, but I think he has a Marvel Rivals game. He's got to keep winning. He's got to keep winning that endless supply of money from Marvel Rivals tournaments.
I think they lost a game actually. They lost their first
really?
game after like a 29 or 30 early low 30s win streak.
Fuck.
And that he lost to Naga as well. It's just like when Hurricane finally lost their streak. Again, he's beating Sparkers.
Fuck. Naga is the
Did I tell you
player.
that I'm in? Did I tell you that I'm in the house with Naga's brother right now? You probably
did.
I found out when I was streaming. So yeah.
Ate half your Tim Tam.
He denied it actually. Somebody's been watching my stream and telling the people in the house what I've been saying, because the next morning he'd pinged me in the group chat of the house saying that wasn't me. So like somebody is a freak and lying about it too. Like bandit.
I feel like one thing about the London house is you had to deal with the normal gamer stuff, but there was always a level of honesty, you know?
You're just carried by maids, mate.
It was like, who's blocked for toilet? And it would always just be, normally Jamie raising his hand. Well, yeah.
Ew. Wait, he would block the toilet and leave it?
He would try to fix it, but then couldn't fix it. And then we're back in a maid carry situation.
How do people do that? Like, I'm gonna be honest, I've never blocked a toilet in my life. Like, how do you do that? Isn't it like a repeat occurrence for Jamie? Like, is he just shitting different or something? Like, what's happening?
He's an incredibly infrequent shitter, which means that when he does shit, there's like, we're in colossal territory.
I think he's doing something wrong. Honestly, I feel like this doesn't pass the eye test.
Some of it is American toilets as well. American toilets worse than UK toilets in terms of their ability to handle shit, I guess. The amount of shit they can take is less.
I just don't believe this for a second. I think Jamie's just squarely at fault here, and like he's just shitting different.
In fact, actually, there was one time. Oh, what was it? Paddy had some leftovers in the fridge in season 5, and somebody ate them. Somebody ate his leftovers, and no one would admit to it. No one would admit to it. And then, like, 3 months later, like, honest, like end of the season, you know, once we're all a little bit closer, it came up randomly again, and Poker was like, "Oh yeah, that was me actually, yeah."
Trust Jamie. Oh, Poker, right?
No, Poker, yeah.
two-time in French.
Oh, Hattie's here in the chat now. He ate your ribs. Yes, it was ribs. Yeah, and it was honestly, it was so much later he eventually confessed to it.
Just a rat bastard, really. Oh. This final game, I guess I can boot up a clean feed. Should I stream after this? Like, what am I doing? I'm here, but I'm not streaming. Like.
Well, if you want to stream, I'll drop you a raid afterwards.
I just don't know what I'd do. Like, how many hours can I jerk off? Like, I guess I can like rewatch Career or something. Yeah, I'll do that, I guess.
The grand final was good, actually, as well. Even the lower bracket, but the third place wasn't actually, like... It wasn't that close, but it wasn't that bad a game.
I find it really hard to rewatch games, like, when I already know the result, and I'm not, like, looking for something in particular, you know?
Yeah, I know.
I just don't enjoy watching Overwatch that much, you know?
There's something... I don't enjoy, like, the VOD review streams. I never have as much fun. I mean, obviously it's like a live one, but I also think I almost prefer just watching them myself as well, you know?
Yeah, I just don't like my chat, really, so that never helps. Hardy said start coaching? Shut the fuck up, man. Start coaching. God, you got a sense of humor on him. Okay. This is me. Hey, Minjay, that water boil? Okay, let me do this little water trick for a coffee and then I'll get started.
All right. I'm just going to play the winner of this game next. So this is, in many ways, this is Hunter starting coaching. He's doing the research. Rhino in map 1, 2 for Nightmare. Did we see the map already? Are they going Ilios then? Rhino to play ball, potentially? That seems like that would be the sort of go-to move. Wubhead's ready. I have been informed multiple times it's the year of the Wub. Need painkiller? Oh wait, of course. How many people have painkiller in fantasy have been scammed?
Yeah, see. I can check somehow, I think, but it just takes a long time. Well, that book's gone off.
Oh, question from Haddy for you, Max.
So?
Is Orisa shield perk good?
Maybe alright. There's some like downsides though. It makes it like way harder to use your ult. It's like pretty good in the neutral, but yeah, it makes your ult fight a little bit more awkward because you're just relying on the enemy team to push into you, and it's harder for you to close the gap. Ombu is shit. That's the Chinese one? Okay. Computer OW, thank you very much for the tier 1. Oh, I'm muted on stream. Nice. Computer OW, thank you very much for the resub. Welcome back. Thanks for the 5 months. Why is Space Station in my Twitch chat right now? Good afternoon, King. Who is Hunter? Good afternoon, Space Station. Are you the one who tweeted the Kellen Winston picture today? That shit was so gas. That was actually such a good tweet. Actually, like tweet of the week from Space Station. I really enjoyed that. Wonky 444. Thanks for the resub as well. Thanks for the 3 months. Hey to you too. Computer OW said huge coach gap today. I'm not gonna lie, nothing but respect to SNR, except for the moment here where I'm about to disrespect him. But it's like in the preseason, Sneaker told me like SNR, like he used to be like a League of Legends coach. Like he's really good at like drafting. Like if you ever need help with like drafting and stuff, maybe you should like talk to SNR. Maybe he could be your guy. Both matches that we've fucking played against Sakura, I swear that guy's tossing the draft so fucking hard. Like I swear he's taking the piss. He's out of this world levels of piss being taken all over the place. Nothing but respect though, like I said. Bro, I can't be here. I mean, it's like the workday's over, Space Station. Like, what are you doing here? Like, you get some clips out of PGE's channel or something. Like, PGE's good for it. All right, what do I do?
He's actually just a clip machine, that guy.
PGE, yeah. I mean, he's just good for content, 24/7. All right, let's get this clean feed going. Time. Get some Discord, Xavier. Can you make some noise?
Making some noise. Noise.
No. Yeah, keep doing that.
Oh, okay. Noise. Ilios?
He's saying noise over and over again. Can you hear that, stream?
Noise.
Looks like he's not moving at all.
Noise.
No, I'm capturing Chrome. Discord.
Noise.
One more noise? Yeah,
Noise.
done. Mint.
Noise.
That just works. Just works.
Noise.
All right. Let me know if the stream audio is good or not, and I'll fix it after a full map. The doors are about to open for me, so I can't do it.
Yeah. All right. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25.
Just works, mate. Just works.
Just works. All right. Ball ban in response from Extinction to stop Rhino playing the ball that he normally does here, but he's just going to play Winston instead. But Extinction probably pretty happy. Hazard Kiri Lucio into Winston Kiri Lucio seems pretty reasonable here. Sombra the choice from Wub as well, rather than taking the Freya matchup. Rhino vote. Just a bit of a back jump here onto space. Slow and steady for Nightmare early on. Not too much as Extinction... Oh, wait, Wub's dead. Never mind. About to say not too much happening, but opening pick now. They can turn the attention onto Hitori, and it's Extinction on the back foot here.
Oh, Extinction already on the back foot. I feel as if Nightmare's comp, it's a little bit awkward to play into the Freya, but Wub is opting not to play the Freya. Why spam the Sombra after banning out? It just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Nightmare, they're already in control. The audio sounds really weird. Is that the audio, or am I like having a stroke? Are my ears just going funny? Something sounds really wrong here. You getting that?
It sounds alright to me.
Okay, I'm having a stroke. I'm literally dying. Fantastic. Rocket has been picked though, so they're not out of the woods just yet. Extinction, they need to leverage the cap though. Picks are not good enough. Hitori slashes over to the side, forces TP and Suzy Q out from Luke Minnow. He's incredibly low. He will be taken down by Zomba, the boy who could. And now Hitori wall up on the point, and Extinction have got the cap. Right.
Hat comes through as they look for a few more late kills as well. Hittori's maybe gone too far. They're going to lose 2 in spawn, and Extinction have over-chased. Disaster after all that hard work to get the point back. Zomba's going to go for the pulse bomb, just kill Rhino, but still player advantage as Nightmare get onto point. Just needs to be a little bit careful, and Scuff's actually going to find the trade. They can drag this fight out. Lep's trying to deal with this Kiriko, but a TP back. They can keep the touch going. Full pocket for Nenwai here. Stalling it out, buying time for their respawns. Can they get another touch? Hittori's going to wall herself onto point. Claim that one. And Extinction do not give up the cap.
Extinction, they're still in control. Thank God for that. Nightmare haters rise up. Kitsune Rush comes out from Luke Minnow, but it's very far back. A response from Scuff, but it's also very far back and off the point. Good God, nobody wants to get value with a rush. Scuff is incredibly low, but will survive. Luke has his Suzy Q forced. That's 10 seconds where he's not going to be able to use it. Freya comes out with the boulder shot. No kill. Left doesn't have the beat. Nenwai with a much faster beat. Forget about nervous Nenwai. It's nervous Left all the way. Luke Minnow goes down to Zomba once again. The Tracer finding value, but a C9 from Extinction. Primal Rage, Rocket Pulses, Primal is over. It's 5v3. Extinction have a huge advantage right now. This is going to go right back in Extinction's favor.
Yeah, Rhino back jumps. They have beat advantage, but they need to wait for their DPS before Nightmare can go for this one. Extinction are pushing forward, looking for more kills, more pressure onto Rhino as well. Down to half HP, another back jump forced and a recall out of Rocket. Extinction don't find any kills, but they find valuable time. Hittori can try and use her downpour here to try and neutralize a bit of this beat push as well. Nightmare, only one more chance on this retake. Rhino's going to position top left initially. Lep is trying to get them into the wall. Lep's in a spot bother right now. Downpour chase. Beat comes out. Lep hits for beat, but it only catches 3. Lep will live, but minimal beat value now. Great trade there for Hittori. And DPS ults available for Extinction. Lep is still on the run. Hittori hunting them.
Rhino's
trying
so
to force people off the map. They're on the back foot. Lep's in trouble, but Hittori dies. DPS need to nail these ults out, but Chronic comes up with 2 just when they need it most. And the retake is starting to look good now for Nightmare. Scuff's still on point. Pulse bomb. Bowler not invested at all there from Extinction. It looks so good until it didn't.
Oh, Rhino's a dope. No! Rhino's a Dope's wife left them. I'm so sorry to hear that. Can we get some subs going for Rhino's a Dope's wife? Extinction, they were so close there. Hittori splashing up on the high ground, doesn't quite get the assist, goes down. Zomba trying to finish off Lep, gets a bit greedy, dies with the recall, dies when it's just about to come off cooldown. Nightmare, they're still in a spot of bother though, because Extinction, they're going to step right back up, and they've got an ult bank to do it. They're going to have that Kitsune rush on the objective. It comes out right away. Rhino's taking an absolute beating, forced to back jump away. TP out from Luke Minnow as well. Might not have the double TP just yet. Being chased by Zomba. He might still have Suzy Q available, but there's no flip for Extinction right now. This has been a clean kite. Now the Kitsune rush comes back in from Luke Minnow. He's down his Suzy Q right now. Scuffed on the flank with Zomba, but Scuff goes down. Disastrous. Hittori trades Chronic. That's a huge kill. Luke Minnow's being chased as well. Both supports from Nightmare up on the high ground, jerking each other off. Zomba, incredibly high damage right now. Full clip onto Luke. Luke with the Suzy. Insane pulse bomb, but it's TP'd off. Now we've got Rocket with his own pulse bomb. Extinction, they've got nervous Nenwai's beat. Lep is a bit late on it, but can he get it done, Zav?
Oh, they need to take down Lep with this beat push right now. Hittori gets Luke Minnow. Pulse bomb is a miss from Rocket. They need to find it. Lep is still 13% away. Rhino's going to find the trade onto Zomba though. Nightmare can keep stalling back into this. Primal coming up. Beat coming up. Bolt from across the map. Great shot from Chronic. Nenwai is down. Wob finds the trade. Rhino doesn't have Primal yet. He's won. Hittori's back on point. They have to stall it out. Lep 3% from beat. They are desperate for this beat. Gagging for it. Lep is half HP. 1 HP goes for beat. 2-person beat as they stall this one out. They're not giving it up yet, but Lep has taken 1 billion damage. Can they find the kill onto Wob? Rocket is throwing everything at him, but Wob lives. The year of a Wob. Extinction take the first round.
Any Wob heads in the chat? Surely there's some Wob heads here. We're going up against Extinction next week, Ninja. Come on. Come on now. Hello, Emmy's Toast. Ah, my days. Wob Nation, rise up. Who was so happy? Who do you think, Commander X Lawyer? That's Blissy. Oh, fuck me. Wub it all over me? Or wub it all over us. Let's do this together.
0 deaths on Lep. Lep redemption arc.
Wait, Lep never died?
Yeah. He was
How's he
close.
getting like hard lapped on the beats? Like, both beats came up sooner for Nenwai, but Lep has more damage, less deaths, and more healing. How does that work? Rhino's a dope! Thank you very much for the 2 months. Sorry again for your wife, and a flat pog to you too, mate. Nightmare stepping up. Once again, this is an excellent point for them, but an interesting choice from Extinction off the Sombra over to the Freya mirror. Oh my days! Lep, he may have been doing well before, but he's been bullied by Hittori, and Scuffed is going to get an early pick on a rocket. Hittori goes deeper, bat out of hell, all over Chronic, and Chronic will fall. That's 2 for Extinction, but a trade onto Nervous NY.
Burst flip going the way of Extinction now. Good start to the fight. Chance to hold high ground now as well for Hittori. And really on this sort of point, the onus is on Nightmare to find value onto this, because Hittori can just keep doing this, mirroring the Winston's position, wall behind him as well. So much damage, just deletes that Winston. And it's a forced reset again. Slash forces for Suzu, as Suzu onto Hittori herself to keep going. Lep has traded Zomba though, so they have to be careful. Hittori's going to come get involved, trying to kill Lep. But as we all know, Lep is unkillable at the moment. So Lep is going to get out. Camino TP's onto that side as well, trying to take the duel with Scuffed. It'll calm down for a second now, but significant Kitsune rush advantage for Scuffed.
Big Kitsune advantage for Scuffed. Takes a little bit of damage early on, but Luke's already burned both of his TPs. Got to watch out now. Chronic pre-fight pick onto Wub. For a man in the year of the Wub, it's not looking... Oh, God. Scuffed goes down as well. Just a pre-fight collapse for the side of Extinction. What is this? 0 ultimates required from Nightmare. 0 trades. Just death after death. A little bit dirty.
Free retake at the worst possible time, and this is going to buy time for the Nightmare supports to get their ults online as well. And Lep's actually going to have this beat faster than NY as well. So if we get this big ult trade, not only are Nightmare going to get a few of their key ults quicker, they're also going to be in control of a point when this big fight happens as well. So, disappointing situation for Extinction. Zomba's pulse from attempt doesn't find anything off screen as Hittori reclaims the high ground. Looking for this backline, then her next slash timing. Kitsune rushes will be traded, but Lep heads very close to this beat. Suzu out from Luke Camino to live and a TP. Lep has the beat ready to go. Can't deny it. The beat catches everyone. Downpour to try and turn it right now. Has locked up a few. Bowler trades it as well, but I don't think it's enough. They will be okay here. Nightmare hang on to the point.
Look, at the end of the day, that Downpour got him a couple of trades, but they were already down 2 players, not able to clutch that one out. Now they come into the next turn, and the ult situation is just even. Primal Rage available for Rhino. Going to be a difficult comp to Primal into. Everything can fly. NY with the beat drop. Going to need to make some magic happen. Hittori flashing it out up on the high ground right now. Very nervous Suzu coming out from Scuffed as well. Perhaps a little bit unnecessary. Deep push from Hittori once again. All over Chronic's case. They will find the kill with that beat dive. Very nice stuff. Now Extinction going to make moves over towards the point. Not before Hittori starts chasing Rocket about. Would have been a kill if she wasn't on ping. Poor girl. Now we've got a chase from Rhino up on the high ground. Thanks for the resub. Emmy's toast. Well done. Flip goes over to Extinction. And Rocket goes down. It's Christmas.
It's Christmas at the tail end of the year of the Wub. Clean up kills for Extinction now as they chase forward. Pressure on. And they are back in control of point. DPS ult's ready for the next one. Luke Camino will have Kitsune Rush. That's the next support ult up, but still 30% away. And look at Zomba lurking behind from this Pulse Bomb, trying to force a cooldown out early, setting that one up for them. Looking for it now. Pulse Bomb is good, actually. For Suzu's not there. Kiriko's not with him. Zomba finds the stick and gets out alive. More time off the clock. Extinction are now 1 fight away from taking this first map. Luke Camino still doesn't have a Kitsune Rush. Hittori is pushing forward. Extinction have to be careful not to overextend. But Rhino is 1 HP. Is there a kill in it for him? Can they find it? Rhino is out, back to
Rhino's
spawn.
back in spawn.
They'll have another attempt.
Look. Final touch here for Nightmare. Rocket has the pulse that could carry the game, but he also has to touch the objective. Luke Mina has that Kitsune Rush just that little bit sooner. Zomba and NY forcing the objective. Now, we've got so much damage onto Hittori, the pulse as well, but the Suzu Scott! Hittori lives on! Polish as well! Oh my god, every pulse bomb hitting Hittori right now. Wub trades left though. That's no beat drop available for them. Rhino, he is scrapping it out on the point. Zomba chasing Luke Minnow. TP out. It's not looking good for Extinction. They're incredibly low. They're playing their lives up on the top. Recall forced out. Scuff taken down. It's all going to come to one final fight where Lep has the beat advantage. Hittori, bit ahead on the downpour, but Lep is going to have that faster beat. That could make all of the difference here.
Could make the difference if Lep can get to that. Nightmare should be okay. Hittori coming forward with the downpour now. Can jump and clear Rhino on this high ground. Hittori's actually underneath right now. We'll wall climb up, look for this Winston. Bubble has been forced out of Rhino. Looking for the chase. Downpour in hand. They have to get the touch soon. Walking up for it. No bubble is available. Lep is now 7% away from this beat as Hittori will start forcing the point. A slow approach will allow this beat to be built up from Lep. First touch comes through from Rocket. Forced off. Downpour thrown out now towards the high ground. Catches and kills Rocket actually. Now pressure onto Lep. Lep's 1 HP. Ajax's worst possible time. NY gets the beat. Nervous no longer. Extinction are going to claim this one. 1. Rhino has the primal, but in 1v4, 1v5, Rhino can't do anything. His HP is getting deleted. And there's no touch.
Oh, for the Ajax, the dagger, the mental shattered on map 1. NTMR 0-1 on their own pick. Oh, what a beautiful start. Read what I said in chat. What'd you say? Lep about to Ajax? Yeah, you saw the future. Beautiful. Why are you so happy, Hunter? Because we will play Extinction if Nightmare lose.
Oh, what a way to lose it as well. Beat advantage in the last fight. And like, Extinction started it so slow, you know. Too. It should have just been really fine.
Hello, Citrus. Stios, thank you very much for the 5 months. Welcome back. Wow, I agree. Cass is looking wowed right now as well. How do you have such good posture? Please! Don't fucking make me aware of it. Better. Timeless Theory. This is Timeless Theory in full effect right now. Good win today, baby. Thank you, Kelsey. I really want you guys to win, really proving that you can make it big while giving 0 fucks. Let's watch this. She-ball. Hitori downpour on recall into Ajax to Lucio. Hitori's actually her. I can't lie. She's hard carrying. I remember I saw her playing Ramatra a year and a half ago when I did analyst desk for Calling All Heroes in 2024. And now she's really come into her own here. Like, outrageous. Hard carry from Hitori. Go live on YouTube, please. Do I have to? Do I have to? I'm like, it's such a slop stream. Like, I'm just doing nothing. Like,
oh, that's it. So, normal Tom has caught a screenshot during that Ajax. Let me send you the picture.
Ads are fucking me sideways. Subscribe.
Let me save that image so I can get it up on stream. Hold on. Oh, wait, can I just open it?
Let me get Saviour's stream up.
There we go. The exact moment the peak does not come out.
Is that the moment left Ajax is?
Yeah.
Let me get that up. Jamie, let me pull this up. God, I'm so slow to pull it up.
Good catch, Tom.
You know, like, missing the moment. Eyes on this. The moment left Ajax's.
It's like a pixel perfect recreation of Fitz when he's playing with Lep.
Shebal Lep.
Shebal.
Yeah. Gala says, "Can I get sub though?" Yes. Can somebody give Gala a sub? Have you seen the state of Virtus Pro this season? He needs all the help he can get. Oh my god. You know, the whole team is at a boot camp in Miami right now.
Who?
Except for Luke Minnow.
Nightmare? Why is Luke not
there? I don't know why Luke's not there. But did you see yesterday when they were losing, he just randomly tilt-swapped Ana at the very end?
Yeah.
Now, Lep's Ajax, map 1 on their pick. I'm actually so excited. I'm actually so excited for the Luke Minnow rogue picks to start coming out. Carly Hudo, thank you very much for the tier 1 gift sub to Gala. The rich get richer, and Gala also happy.
Happy 15, Mr. Sex God.
Cheers, Charlie Hudo.
Thank you, FIFA Boy 18 for the tier 1. Happy 15 to you too.
Oh my god, one Violet's won with the tier 1. You figured out how to get past ads. Thank you very much. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. And Sausage Influencer, thank you very much for the Prime 2 months. Money, you sunk that boar yet? Welcome back. And no, the boar guy has actually been ignoring me. So what happened is the boar guy's father came to the property and we did an on-site walkthrough and talk about the different options. And his father concluded that the best course of action would be to have an arborist come to the property and cut down a tree that was blocking a pathway here where he would have to bring the truck. So what I did was I called up the boreman and I said, okay, let's move ahead with this, with what your dad suggested. I'm going to cut down the tree. And he says to me, all right, I'll get you a quote over the weekend. This was 6 weeks ago. I've had the tree cut down. I've had the arborists come and go. That's another, you know, what was that? One point fucking at $7,000 or something to cut down a fucking tree. And now the boar guy, after I've cut down a tree so he can get his truck in, won't even give me a quote. Won't even fucking
way.
Nothing at all. So now I've just been clowned on. I've just had an arborist come to cut down a tree for the pure purpose of having the fucking truck go to this one location. And he's just ghosting me after telling me that he'd give me a quote. The more 11C, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club.
Thank you, Chico776, for the tier 1 as well. Thank you very much. See, Kellen's
tweeting me again. Oh my god. You give off chill pedophile vibes, like you low-key like kids, but you went to therapy and got impulse control, so you would never hurt one, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Cheers. Let's look at this tweet on my phone.
Does let me get? Yeah, I think maybe Luke does have a passport now, but the boot camp's within America, so he should be really fine to travel.
Fucking Minjay. Why does he have his hands interweaved? Nobody knows. Is there like, what do I need to do? Is there like correct and incorrect body language while I'm casting? Six Santana, thanks for the tier 1. Is this calling all heroes Santana? Probably, right? Totally. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club.
Stuff goes down. Disastrous.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why it's wrong, but it does feel really wrong, and that's your hand posture.
They're all over the place, but it's like that or I'm going to be scratching my balls, and Kellen keeps like pointing the camera at me, so I don't want to do that, you know? Pots and Pans Overwatch, thank you very much for the tier 1. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. My hands get all over the place, and I was low-key praying as well, you know, like...
Just...
Oh!
Please, God, just make him Ajax this last fight, please.
You fuck with my reply. I always fuck with your replies, Jamal. Let me see what you said. If they did that stimming, yeah, that's real. That's real. Please, no more ads. I'm free. Welcome. Oh, hello, Lionel on that. Oh shit, Pots and Pans. That's Mel's Pots and Pans, right? Hello. We got Lionel. We got Pots and Pans. Got potentially Santana. Yeah. Oh yeah, they confirmed it. They confirmed it. Hey there, awesome folks. You've just landed in Unta's chat. It's got the M dash. That was written in ChatGPT. I see the M dash. Where chaos meets comedy and good vibes are guaranteed. Grab a snack, get comfy, and don't forget to hit that follow button if you haven't already. Let us know that where you're tuning in from, and what brings you here today.
What?
Yeah, do that.
Never
brings you
ask
here.
that
Why are you
question.
here?
What has brought everyone here today?
Do we have the Unta Cope section yet? About what? Yesterday?
I think you were in. I think I said to you as well. I think you were in like respectable loss category for yesterday.
Map 1 was really bad.
Hunter seems so much more parental since he adopted Kellen and Bliss.
Oh, Cream Puff, thanks for the tier 1. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. Welcome back, rather. Orange. It's a lowercase orange. I've been brought here today because I have no life. That's okay.
It's fair.
As long as you got money to give.
It's literally pay
Tuning in from 1 Bass Pro Drive, Memphis, Tennessee. Is that where the Bass Pro Pyramid is? I feel like I'm not knowledgeable, but I feel like that's probably where the Bass Pro Pyramid is, right? That would make the most sense to me. Headset's too heavy. Okay, no bait. How do you deal with the Weaver Bat backline? I don't know. We lost all the maps they played it.
Oh, thank you, Charlie Hudo, for the Prime. Welcome, welcome. Guess it's time for Hunter croons over the voice chat while Commander X just has to listen. What do you mean just has to? I enjoy the dulcet tones of an Australian complaining about everyone he lives with.
Alright, 54, 53, 52, 51. Tell me we're in the Just Works camp. 49, 48, 47,
Like, flick
46.
a pause and we're good.
Flicker pausing, and we are good. Backban comes out from NTMR. They are trying to protect their Rushy comps, avoiding the Baptiste for themselves. Extinction gonna ban out Freya, which is Chronic's best hero. One thing to be said though, Extinction, they're stuck with Nenwai on Brigitte in a Ram mirror, and that's no good at all.
No, going to be a tough one here. Wall comes out early from Nevermind, just trying to swing on this one. Not a huge, just a bit of poke from that. Now Nightmare will have a turn with their nade, and Nevermind's just going to die.
Yep.
No ice block, nade and sleep onto the Ramatra as well, so they're going to win this frontline battle by a mile. Diving in for trades. Have they contested early enough for a recontest? I think they might just about be okay, but it's going to be a tough one. They're going to have to rush for it.
I think if they want the recontest here, they need to swap Sim, and instead they've got Nevermind on the Genji, so I don't think they're going to be good for it. They've got double speed to get back. Nevermind can stagger in for a touch, but it's going to be so dicey. You can see their positioning for it. They dash on, they pop the deflect. They're taking so much damage in the corner. Does look like Hitori is able to ping pong on as well, but actually a trade kill onto Rocket. Luke Minnow taken rather low, but Nevermind will fall. So still an advantage seen for Nightmare right now, and the swing from Chronic catches not only Nenwai but Scuffed as well. Chronic, very good angle up on that high ground, just cleaning house. Hitori's holding it down on the card, but it's only Hitori left standing.
Yeah, slept up as well. Easy kill, and that'll be a straightforward first point for Nightmare. Nano and Annihilation very soon as well. And these hero swaps are going to leave Extinction in a bit of an alt hole as well, which gives Nightmare the perfect opportunity to win their snowball and get through this normally quite treacherous part of second point. Eyes on Luke Mino. Could go the direction of the Genji with the Nano, but I think really could just turbocharge for Ram's next form timing as well. Nightmare not holding as close as they can, though. Going to give a little bit of space. Maybe just waiting for this Nano before they go. Trying to sucker Extinction in a bit.
Pull Extinction in just a tiny bit, and then go for the Nano onto left. Wonderful play from Luke Minnow there. Very nice. Apparently not going to matter because Rocket will win the duel versus Nevermind just on aura alone. And the card has rolled quite a fair distance as well, so it's going to be a bit of a dicey recontest for Extinction again. Onodera X, thanks for the Prime. Welcome to the Parasocial Friends Club. If anyone wants to give me their free Bezos box, feel free to press the Prime button.
Well, if it works, it works. And Nightmares now do still have 4 ultimates for this next fight as well. Extinction are going to have to rush it as well. If they can get to Annihilation and Ray, maybe they can stagger it out, but it's going to be easier said than done to survive. Painkiller's actually more interested in the left-hand side now. Comes back to point as the overclock is popped, and Hitori is taking a load of damage. The anti as well. The Ray comes out as well from Scuffed. Disaster. Wait, Wob gets one. The Ray now back from left. They're trying to clutch, but it's too little too late. Wob has turned for fight. Rocket with the blade though. Gonna get 2 kills. Looking for it. Wobb's gonna slide away. Wob on the low ground will get finished off. Nightmare have to spend everything in the end to close that one out, but they have the opts to get them over the line. But Wob made them cost everything.
Bezos Bucks had to come through because you might just be good for it, mate. Thank you very much. Great first time chat. I appreciate that. Extinction, they were so close there. Nenwai, so close to the beat. Hitori, 99% on the recontest. All they needed was one more ult or perhaps one more shot from Brother Wob, but he did not have it in him. Either way, now there's a huge time bank for Nightmare rolling into the third point. Luke Minnow's going to get himself pre-fighted. A pure respect moment. Love it. Nano your Juno and then die like that. Just peak performance from Luke Minnow right now. This is Nightmare's pick, so we would expect them to win. Pineapple Enjoyers, thank you very much for the Prime. Looks like everybody is finding their Bezos box. Keep them coming, folks. Keep them coming. High ground control for Extinction and huge ults to play with.
Nade is going to catch nothing from Luke Mino here as Painkiller's going to meet Hitori on the high ground. Ult advantage for Extinction, but Hitori has lost the HP trade here a little bit. Does have a form timing available. Will milk it out towards the end.
Fine.
Now can push Painkiller back. We'll be able to stabilize, heal up with the end of that. Actually quite far back here as Extinction. The backline's conceded a lot of space, so they have to just concede the high ground there. They have the ults. And this is a bit soft from Extinction here, really, given all this space for free. Now the Blade repush comes out, defensive Nano onto Rocket. So a 1-for-1 ult trade, but Extinction have more ults to throw at this. Hitori is in deep, Annihilation to turn it if they want. It's a beat Annihilation at the same timing. They will get all the kills, but that's the whole load blown for Extinction.
Come on, Nenwai, you can't blow your load like that. Everyone's seen you do it now. Disaster. Extinction, they really had a good opportunity to swing back in with Hitori's Annihilation, but they've doubled it with Nenwai's beat, and now Nightmare, they're going to be in a position where they get to swing back in with the ultimate advantage. Scuffed has the Orbital Ray, and Wob has been oh so good for it with these overclocks, actually finding a bit of value, but not a great ult situation for Extinction either way, just because Nightmare's got a big bank. Nice flank coming out here from Nevermind, trying to find a timing, but Chronic has eyes on it. Orbital Ray comes out from Scuffed in main, and Rocket appears to have dashed into it, so that's going to be a early pick. Second kill on a Chronic from Nenwai as well. Not a bad fight at all now for Extinction. One ultimate, a clean wipe. Nightmare didn't use anything though, so next turn is going to be very difficult.
Yeah, Extinction will have the overclock to work with here. They're trying to chase Velucio, but Luke Mino is long gone there. Now, really, the job for Extinction with this is to use the overclock and try and make it expensive here. If they can get at least 2 ults out of Nightmare, maybe even more, this will be good. But Wob is right in the mix on top of this Annihilation. Difficult situation for Wob. 1 more second to the slide. Can't get out. No opportunity to pop the overclock. And looks like Nightmare will be doing it on the cheap now. Just 1 ult and done. Nenwai with Betrayed, though, actually, will help a little bit. The Extinction have a little bit to go before they get to their ults again.
Yeah, it's still a bit of an uphill battle for Extinction. Nightmare were able to hold on to quite a lot there. I think the wise play for Extinction at this point would be to play slow. They're 75% to 3 different ultis. If they rush into this one, though, it could just be a full cap situation for NTMR. Don't let them leverage that advantage. Don't rush the situation. They're pushing up onto the high ground, and they've actually claimed high ground. Chronic pulls the overclock. Swing into main. Rocket taking incredibly low. Ear of the Wob. Oh my god, Wob finds himself sliding into Painkiller's face, but it might not matter because Hitori given Painkiller the hands right now. A crucial trade onto the tank. Important that Hitori stays alive right now. Up on the high ground is Chronic, has a good angle, but Luke Minnow is going to fall, so shouldn't be a big of a deal now. Extinction, they've done this one on the cheap. They've bled out 2 ultimates from the side of Nightmare, or maybe it was only 1. But Extinction, they've held on to everything but Wob's clock.
Yeah, looking really good now for Extinction. The ult economy way more reasonable. And there is a beat blade, there is a Ray Blade to come from Nightmare, but a beat to absorb some of that, the Annihilation to deal with it as well. So Extinction should have the tools to survive this. Luke Minnow is about to have the beat, so layers looking pretty even between both teams, honestly. All going to come down to the usage and the execution. Lep trying to peek around the corner right now. Blade over the top from Nevermind, forces it. Double support on comes out. Nenwai gets the better beat. Annihilation over the top as well. Fighting on it. Rocket's trying to slice through. Find the Genji, just find the Genji. Rocket dashes into a wall, in a bit of trouble, but can get pocketed out of it. Rocket will live, and this Annihilation is still going, but no kills are coming through from Hitori, and Rocket can now focus down these low targets outside of a ram. Bembo will turn and kill Hitori, and it looked like they got the later ults there, but Rocket, the last couple of slices with that blade, end up being the difference maker.
Rocket was just so good for it with the blade there. Better beat from Nenwai and all, but I think Wob didn't even get the beat in the end. Hitalia Music, thank you very much for the 10 months of Tier 1. Hello, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So close for the side of Extinction, really turning this into a total dogfight, but Nightmare able to cap it out. This is one of their comfort matchups, but honestly, Hitori's been doing big work, fight by fight, and even Wob, good timing on all of his flanks, good situations for him to take risk, and he has been delivering. Just that final turn, not quite delivering for the side of Extinction. Scuff was even 90% on that Ray at the end. They're so close, but so far, no cigar. Would you love me if I was a worm? Yeah.
Wait, can I just...
Axe.
Wait, can I just
go
point...
on.
Lep hasn't died. Again.
Playing for KD.
He doesn't die in the first round of every map, it seems.
They just Ajaxes, mate. After Ajax, thank you very much for the 5 community gifted. Welcome to the 5 new parasocial friends. Highlight to Tommy the Cat 938, because that's a fucking awesome. That's a fucking awesome name. Did you win, Unc? No, we got 3-0 by Sakura. That's why I'm streaming. Thanks, After Ajax.
Just desperate. Needs a win in some faction of his life today.
I honestly think that Extinction could win this, because Nenwai threw at the start on Brig, and then they lost an ult economy all the way to 3rd. As soon as they were on the Lucio Juno, it was so close. That was like 4 minutes plus on 3rd point, right? So I think if we get onto a good comp for Extinction, just play Lucio Juno the whole time, they've got a real chance.
Gonna start on it here as well as they walk out of spawn. It's Anna, Juno from Nightmare as well, but actually for double speed it's gonna be really fine. A chance for Hitori and Nevermind to get really aggressive in these situations. Nevermind is lining up to go over the roof right now. Will be sliding down. I don't think there's anyone. It's only a Sojourn here. Drops onto Chronic. Clears them, but not a lot more. Deflects on the torpedoes as well. Extinction will get to the first corner. And then it's all about this double speed timing. Can Nevermind and Hitori connect on any of these squishy targets here? Luke Mino is probably going to be the primary target when they get the opportunity.
Yeah, no, everyone wants to get on top of Luke Mino. It just makes sense. Chronic is very wide right now. Have to be careful. He's going up against Lucio, Juno, Ram, Genji. Many heroes that can potentially catch him out. Wob catches a rail from Chronic, uses a slide back. That's going to slow his own ability to swing. But Extinction, if they can find that swing time and get onto the side, could be huge. Speedrun comes out. Nenwai in a lot of trouble though. Rocket all over, but Wob, get down, Mr. President. Saves Nenwai's life. He gets traded by Painkiller anyway, but Lucio for Genji, not a bad trade whatsoever. Painkiller's incredibly deep. No form. Has to use the slow. Has to use the shield. Hitori pushes right on through, wants that damage. Big wave of pedos from Scuff. Lep is so low. Lep will go down. Minjay screams. Luke Minnow goes down as well. Nevermind is traded now. Scuff has to be so careful. PK in the backline can't find the kill. Rocket's back on Tracer. Has to use the recall. Can't find the kill. Extinction. They're doing it.
Good first fight. Now, a payload was creeping forward during a lot of that. Painkiller's only about to spawn. This touch is so hard. Rocket can go first if they want. But Chronic's actually 1 HP, hiding behind this wall right now. Rocket can go for the touch. He's underneath right now, coming through the slow. Gets the first touch. They need to clear his Tracer. Nade buys Rocket a bit of time, and Rocket still hasn't used recall here. He can touch for a while. Now Painkiller is back. It's a 5v5 fight. Nano nearly available for Luke Mino, but Extinction are close to that Ray, closer to that Annihilation as well if they take the fight. Shield up from Vittori, swing onto the point. Just trying to save their cooldowns here. Painkiller torpedoes come out. Ray is available now. Nano onto Chronic. It's a Nano overclock. Ray in response. Chronic's going to try and slide and find the option through Scuffed. Oh no! Chronic's found the kill. Yes. Wob goes in deeper, but Hitori trades it with the Annihilation. Painkiller gets the Annihilation. Lep nearly has for Ravo. 1 HP. Lep goes down with it. He can't use it. Wob and Nevermind have got the kills in the back. Nevermind's been traded. Painkiller and Hitori in an eternal battle here. And it's going to fall apart. Hitori can form back and preserve her life. But it's all they get. But missed opportunity.
So hard to use Orbital Ray into a clocking Sojin. You just get one-shotted by anything. So hard to peek. This turn is still good for Extinction. They've got the DPS ultimates. Fast play coming out from Nightmare. Need the beat from Nenwai. We get the beat from Nenwai. Left will fall. Year of the Wub. Year of the Wub. High ground position for Wub. He's duking it out with Rocket right now, but he's missing every shot. Rocket gets the trade. It's a 4 versus 4. Nevermind still has the blade available to close things out. He dashes backline. Luke Minnow. He misses the sleep. He hits the nade, but Nevermind will find the kill. Now, back onto the card is Nevermind, trying to find a kill on Painkiller, but he's dashed to his own device. And now, somehow, some way, Painkiller with one punch takes down Nevermind and Hitori. Rocket cleans up Nenwai, and the ult advantage Extinction have choked it.
The trades are killing Extinction here. It's one of the big downsides of Juno Lucio. Just a squishier backline, and Rocket is exploiting that quite a lot right now. And every time they get close, the trades just end up bleeding them out, and Painkiller continues to act like a point. May swap now from Nevermind. First wall is worth absolutely nothing. Hitori T-posing round the corner will catch the initial nade, slow it down. Painkiller nearly has the Annihilation because he has just been alive this entire time farming ult. Such a difficult fight for Extinction to win now. They need a bit of magic, some inspired pick, someone to land a shot. They're putting pressure on PK. Pressure coming on. Luke Mino's not got the greatest angle. Hits the nade. The Annihilation comes out. They have the Nano. The nade is good. Nano Annihilation going now. No choice but to fight onto point. And Painkiller will get all the cleanup. And it will be a full hold in the end. Nightmare tied up 1-1.
Oh, such a bitter pill to swallow for Extinction. Seemed like there were so many different moments where it could have been theirs, but in every clutch situation, they just let it slip. Every time they pushed in with an ult advantage, the trades just kept coming through. Rocket, once he made the move over to the Tracer, really came alive, started carrying versus the Lucio Juno, just finding kill time and time again. Even when Wub pushed with the clock, needed somebody like Nemwai to come and push the side with him, help him out. Because he's just dying 1 versus 1 to a Tracer in his clock. Just needs a little bit of help. Just one support to come and pocket the Sojin, the win condition for the turn. Brutal, but far from over in this series. Nightmare have looked extremely rocky, and now Extinction, they're going to get back to their own map pick.
Yeah.
Only Painkiller maps remain, though. Hazard from Painkiller, a lot stronger than Winston from Rhino, you know?
I was going to say, is there any way to sort of bait them into playing the Winston or getting Rhino in again?
So I think there's literally only one Rhino map in the pool.
It's just Ilios.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Hongri. Yeah. What? Eat what? I don't know either. Fucking difficult. So many bread and egg, you know? Like, every day, bread and egg and bread and egg and bread and egg.
Such a tough life you live.
It's just, have you not bought groceries? We have bought groceries.
You only bought bread and
Have you
eggs.
I bought a lot of bread and eggs. We're coming to the end of the week though on snacks. Thank you, 123 Clara. What you cooking? Sounds like Bliss is cooking a steak. Hello, little Samantha098. How are we? Emon Rog.
Where's he got the steak
Get T1's
from?
chef. Hey, with the fridge, mate.
Oh.
Ninja. You want to cook me a steak? Yeah.
You sure?
I'm sure.
No way you're
Thanks,
going to get him
bro.
to cook you a steak.
He said, okay.
Oh!
Thank you, bro. I love slave labor, dude. I actually love it. Legends. Actual legends. They're such good boys. Flats Ryan Pog. Bro really got slaves, not players. Yeah. I will literally do anything but my job. Ah. Hi, Flats Run Pog. Need some water. Tap in on OWCS stream 2, drop a bois.
There's so many bois today in the chat.
Yeah, you probably got like all the bois heads have spawned in now.
Yeah, like I mean, definitely when you were here, but even before you were here, it was just bois central.
Yeah, they just love it.
It's just got traction, you know, it's got legs.
Connor T62, thank you very much for the 3 months and a bois to you too. We've got like a 15 bois chain going right now, like just and Overwatch technical fucked it up. I know you were they're happy to see me, but you know, you did kill the bois chain. Fuseka, thank you very much for the resub. You typed bois incorrectly, but thank you very much. Welcome. You can see them cooking in the back. That's tough. Let me get out the way so you can see them better. I'm gonna
Wait,
get some
hold
water.
on. I need to get eyes on this. On the chef in action. Looking for eyes on it, but I can't see out. Oh, wait, now you can. Oh, let me put it. Let me move my cam. Hold
You
on.
see everything you need to see?
There we go.
There you go. Let me just hide over here. Are they free to like go outside? Yeah, but you know how like ants, if you draw a cage around them, you draw a box around them with a pen, then they'll never leave the box, even though they can actually just walk right through it. It's just a pen. That's kind of what Koreans are like in a gaming house. Like the 4 walls, they have the ability to open the door and walk outside. They just don't think that it's possible. You experiment on them? No. How do they get vitamin D? I presume they're like extremely deficient. What the fuck is a bois? It's like... No idea, Kaja. No idea. I saw it on OC stream and ripped it off though, so like now it's here. Like OC always tweets it. Puts it in all of our messages and shit, so I had to add it as a 7TV emote. And it's just got like insane legs. Like, there are more people spamming bois than there are people watching OC stream lately. It's insane.
I've no fucking clue what Bois is, but is to be honest, but I spam it still. Yeah, I imagine that's it's for case for many.
Tennis or Bois? I would take tennis. I would take tennis every day of the week. What back?
What are they making in the back? They're cooking steak for Max.
Can't wait for them to serve onto the ultraviolet meal from yesterday. No, they're good cooks. Ninja's good with a piece of meat. Let me tell you, Ninja knows his way around a piece of meat. I'm not eating fucking chopped up dog meat covered in cum like ultraviolet does before his matches. Like, all right, hook onto steak or you get benched. They wish. All right, what do we have going on here? Sim ban from Extinction, Nightmare with the Orisa ban. I'm not sure how to feel about this matchup. I feel like this is a bit of an awkward one, and Hitori, I'm scared if she rolls out on Malga. I feel like she's had so much carry power on the Ramatra, and making the move over to the Malga, I'm not sure how it matches up with this Ram, honestly.
I feel like it should be better into the Ram, but I feel every time I've seen Malga so far this weekend, it's just not really worked out very well. Seems so hard to get in without taking too much of this damage or connect on meaningful targets. The Ram and the Orisa just feel a bit stronger at the moment. We'll see though as we go on. Hitori, I imagine the original theory was that Malga is better into this. Hitori's going to go for a stomp, gets behind for Ram, but look at Hitori, so much damage has been poured in. Pressure in the back from Zomba has taken a lot of attention, to be fair, and it's low HP tanks on both sides. Painkiller's also taken a lot. Hitori has stabilized off screen. Now another stomp comes in. All right, looking good to me. I take it all back. Huge feat from Hitori, and Painkiller is firmly underneath both of them.
Alright, they've set off the smoke alarm. Hitori, insane pin onto Painkiller there, going nuts. Such discipline from Zomba as well. No recall in that first fight, goes backline and just drags two Nightmare players out of the fight. Doesn't even use recall 1v2. Insane that Nightmare still haven't banned Tracer, but that's because Extinction are protect banning. Nice. Nice from Extinction. Zomba can carry them to the promised land, ladies and gentlemen. Now we've got Chronic in main, charging up a rail. Luke Minnow's very close, needs to be careful. Doesn't get himself stomped, but takes a hell of a lot of damage. Lamp Force, no shift. He's got another shift available now, but not before Zomba finishes him off. Exclamation mark, finish Luke Minnow in the chat, please. Now we've got Painkiller. He has no source of healing, and the point has been flipped. Extinction, they can keep damaging PK and drag the cart back into the open. Flank from Wob. Is he going to deliver?
Looking for it, doesn't have full rail yet, trying to charge up a final bit, looking for Rocket, moves back, doesn't fight all that much at all. Nenwai, they trade tanks in all of this, but beat from Lep comes through. Unbelievable, like, they couldn't finish their dinner, their Extinction. Now, the beat, oh no, going out, sorry, the window rather, coming out, Kitsune Rush invested as well. Disaster as Extinction try and clutch this one, and it is bad to worse, potentially. Zomba is still behind, last person standing now as well, and Lep will finish that one off. And
why, oh why did Wob flank? The enemy tank didn't have any healing! Just play front to back and shoot the cart and the game is done. Instead, Wob goes for a hero flank when the enemy team has no BAP and completely loses his turn. He didn't even have rail pre-charged. He didn't have his E, he had nothing. It was such a terrible timing to flank. Even a broken clock, Xavier. Now, Extinction, they're still 30% away from that cage fight, but they do have the clock. Chronic pops the clock first, and he rips Wob's head clean off. Beat from Nenwai in response. No slide for Chronic. He's in a lot of trouble. Scuff gets so much damage in, but look at that. The lamp is good and saves the day. So that's 2 for Chronic here. Zomba finds the trade. Maybe Zomba and Hitori can clutch this one out, but they're so split. Nenwai is in Africa or Mozambique. So, well, is Africa? That's the same continent,
place,
right?
yeah.
But either way, yeah, no, same place. But already Nightmare, they're feeding for the lead.
Great chance to try and get the cap off this next fight as well. Hitori's going to try and peek a little bit early. Is coming back with the cage here, and they have a cage overclock, can lock everyone up. So a decent chance in this fight as long as Hitori can find some meaningful connects. One of these squishy targets, not just for round with the annihilation, but someone will actually die. Stomp comes through. Painkiller has to shield and form for that one. Mino is just dead. That can work. Painkiller is just dead. Okay, the Stomp just comes in and they bulldoze Nightmare over. A much easier fight than Extinction. It should have been for Extinction, but they'll be more than happy with that. Now they can take this cage and overclock and use it to get a checkpoint of their own.
Looks like a crucial fight for Extinction if they want to get back into the lead here. Hitori's cage going to be very difficult to counter with only a pulse and an annihilation. I really think that Hitori can just play more for the objective here and try to get that cage fight down when Painkiller has to step up to the plate. Clock comes out from Wob, and he is actually just going to hard push with Hitori. Luke Minnow goes down, his lamp does nothing. Nenwai simultaneously pushing the cart, and this is a great fight for Extinction. They've kept the cage, but next turn Nightmare will have answers. But the staggers start coming through now. Oh no, Scuffed is traded. Hitori is traded. What are we doing? Extinction, they over press up on the high ground. No angle for Wob to do damage. And just because of that, they are going to go down. Zomba good for yet another kill, but still Extinction. 5v4, over push again. They don't know how to slow down and play front to back when they've got the advantage.
No, they keep getting into these positions though, so that's the first part. They still have Kitsune Russian Cage as well, but now all of a sudden Nightmare have a few more ults to throw in to deal with this cage. The beat from Let, the annihilation. The cage is there onto the ram already. They can force Painkiller's annihilation. It gets deleted. They back it up. Painkiller's used annihilation. Extinction are trying to live this situation. But if they can get out, it's going. They do get the touch just in time. Hitori's going to try and run out as well, but it's taken so much damage. Boop in, Scuffed falls, Hitori falls. They make a mess of the trade, and now they concede checkpoint, and they're going to concede lead here as well. Nenwai does have beat coming back, but Extinction opportunities missed.
Just a worst case scenario for Extinction, really. They try to flip through with the fast spawns. They cage Painkiller when he has cover and when the team is not all there yet. And now lead. Beat comes out, but Zomba, the superstar, has had his head ripped clean off. Clock from Chronic right now as he's chasing Nenwai all the way to spawn. Chronic whiffs a couple of key shots there, but it doesn't look like Extinction are finding any trades at all. And Nightmare, they know what's up. They are not going to take too much risk. They just keep getting meters on the board now. What looked so good for Extinction in the first few minutes is really starting to slip away. There's no ultimates online for Nightmare, but there's nothing on the horizon for Extinction either.
Lead extending for Nightmare now. No ults to speak of. Really for either team, basically just full neutral. Rocket in behind, looking for an early cooldown force. Doesn't find anything. Backs up to the Mega. We'll just repeat the same. Look for more of that. Zomba's killed Luke Mino. How does this keep happening? No lamp challenge. Luke Mino is committing to the bit, and now an opening, a free retake, a chance for Extinction, and they now can just play front to back. They'll kill Painkiller as we keep our eyes on Zomba, cleaning up this Tracer. Good free fight, but more work to do. Overclock coming up for Wob very soon.
Wob's clock really is going to be the difference maker here in this next turn, because everybody from NTMR, they have received the close spawns, but you can see they are playing far, not even trying to block the close spawns from the look of things. Scuffed already playing wide angles with Wob, just trying to farm up. Luke Minnow being choked out. Is he looking for a flank window? What are they doing in here? They're playing some very interesting positions, but Luke Minnow, big period of downtime as he has to make this rotation. Painkiller might lose a bit of health here, but no, it looks like Extinction, they haven't realized what's going on, and they are just going for their own slow play as they charge up Wob's overclock. Hitori very deep, taking a lot of damage, but it's going to be time for that clock any second now, Zav.
Oh, Painkiller's low, actually.
Window?
They could just push with this clock. Yeah, they window back from Luke Mino, so Extinction de-peak it, but the re-push here with the overclock is really on. Pulse bomb out, and Wob shuts down Rocket as he goes for that attempt. Now the overclock ready to go. Looking at the ram, shield is out, slow is avoided. They can keep pushing forward, though.
Rocket a hard place for peak.
Just kill Painkiller. Yeah, he's got nowhere to go. They get that kill with the overclock. Now they can flood forward. The important thing is now no trades, no overextending for Extinction. They have all the ults to reclaim the lead here.
They have great ults for the next turn. Eyes on Lep. Really, Lep and his beat drop, that is what is crucial right now, but it's so hard to counter the cage even with a beat, with no big damaging ult like the window to crack the cage wide open. Cage and Kitsune rush together. Play for the objective, Extinction. Play for the cage and the rush together. Left flanking around the back. Full flip from Extinction though. Kitsune rush on the cart. Stomp from Hitori. She's got to be careful. The backliners are up on the high ground. She cannot cage them. Now Painkiller pops that annihilation, but everybody from Extinction is playing live. Beat push from left. Backline is so rough for Wob. Where's the cage, Hitori? Now she uses the cage, but Nenwai and Wob are already dead. She's allowed the enemy team to push over her. We can't be having that. That was the moment. Needed that cage to cut Lep's push, and it just doesn't come through. It slipped through Extinction's fingers again. Thank you, Minjay. Thank you, Chef.
Stake is ready, but Nightmare in control of this one. Window and overclock coming back. And it is a very promising situation for Nightmare now. They've got the lead to work with. It is only about, you know, it's a narrow lead, But Extinction have to win a fight on their side of the map, then potentially a fight to take the lead as well. Nenwai's got the beat very soon, and Extinction really need that before they can do anything meaningful here. We'll play it slow, and they want to be careful here. Their beat doesn't get forced too far back here by the window or by the overclock. They want to be able to connect on these meaningful targets. Chronic looks like he wants to go far right side now.
Oh, this
one
flank.
slide for it as well. Are they aware of it, Extinction?
This ends now.
Oh, Luke Minnow's going to get traded out before the flank
again?
can come online. Everybody kites inside. Painkiller's so incredibly low, but Hitori is in a spot of bother, taking so much damage. Nemwai has the beat drop available. Beat comes out. Chronic will fall. Wob did not receive the beat, so got to be careful that he doesn't find himself traded out. He will not be. An Extinction, the push is back on. Still, a slight advantage for Nightmare here. They've got the window for the cart. They've got this pulse bomb for Rocket. Nothing really coming online for Extinction just yet. They're close to that Kitsune rush, but the time is dwindling down. Really low time bank. This could be the last fight if things go slowly. So really, do or die for Extinction right now. Need somebody to come in clutch. The front to back fight on the cart is going to be dicey. Luke Minnow pushes the flank with the window. Zomba, no recall. Got to be careful. Can't see anything with this window, but Extinction's positions are absolutely cooked. Hitori's taking so much damage in the back. Scuff has TP'd on to try and save Hitori, but they've got to be careful because the cart's being stolen.
Yeah, Rocket's taking it away from him here. Extinction about to go into overtime. They need to regroup. They need to find a way together. It's Chronic, actually, who's stolen the robot. It's so far away. Are they going to get back in time? Zomba's trying to blink around. Hitori's coming through the middle. Hitori will secure the touch, but they need to regroup. So they've lost Zomba in the back. They have a Kitsune rush foe. It's a good trade onto Luke. Lep is one as well. All the kills suddenly fall the way. But because the payload has been moved back, they will get another fight. Scuff, double TP to live. Will be okay. They kill Painkiller. They can clean up the Tracer. Okay. Cage,
now
Kitsune
it's an absolute
rush.
disaster. Cage available with the overclock and Kitsune rush for the final fight. Nightmare still on respawn. Rocket is still dead. All 5 members of Extinction for the overtime fight. This is the moment. All that Extinction need to do is play slow. All they need to do is play for the objective. They have the ults to close this one out. Don't shit the sheets, Wob. Already Painkiller boxing him in. Kitsune rush early from Scuff, not even on the objective. Wob pulls the clock on the side. This is an interesting fight coming out right now because already 2 ults have been kited by Nightmare. Needs to break that. Stop from Hitori. Kite keeps rolling. Left 99% on the beat. He pulls on the flank. It's losable. It's losable for Extinction. Wob is so low. Luke Minnow's on the objective. All right. Once of the Wob is traded. It's a 4v4. Luke is so low. Luke will go down. Scuff is incredibly low now. Oh my god. Hitori, the size of your feet. The left goes down. Scuff finds the kill. Rocket as well. It's a 2-1 lead for Extinction.
The comeback is completed. They make it work. It looks like honestly, I was a nervous Nenwai when we Kitsune rush and overclock on the right-hand side of that point and don't find too much. But they somehow just get enough damage onto Painkiller, convert the kill with the cage, survive the beat, and they take the lead in the series. And Nightmare on the brink of elimination from playoffs here.
And now they can't ban Tracer for 2 maps. So incredibly winnable for Extinction right now. Oh, I need this. The lights are simply too bright for Lep and Luke. Luke is dead every fight. Luke must be tilted off the face of the earth at this point. Like, he just can't stop dying.
I swear I'm not seeing Lamp in half these deaths either, you know? Like, it's not even like he's just...
You think he's no Lamp challenging?
Well, normally you get like, oh, Lamp has been forced and then he dies. But all of these fights, it doesn't feel like anything's happened. He's just dead, you know? But I'm not quite sure what the... all of them, I think, were like off-screen or just in like the far distance. So I have no idea what's actually happening.
Well, hang on one sec.
Rocket's still getting 11 points, though, which isn't the end of the world. Could be a lot better, though. Wait, Extinction are winning? They certainly are, yeah. Certainly are.
Nightmare are actual bright light merchants, dude. Like, they can't... Well, not merchants, rather. Bright light victims.
Yeah, it's actually Extinction who are the bright light merchants. Just needed a bit more luminosity to take down their opponents.
Luminosity Gaming reference. Let's get some meat in me. Beef me up. It's the fucking year of the WUB, baby. You think Nightmare lose this? I think there's actually so much pressure on them right now. And this is the team that has that real history of choking, you know? Like, everyone says it. Like, that's the whole joke, is like the timeless core just can't do well in playoffs. They always perform well early on and then start to lose as the matches start to matter. And now they're just down 1-2 versus this fucking team. Like, really?
Well, this is for one that if they weren't already feeling it, because this is the elimination one, this is really scary. And it means they don't have, even if they win, they don't have pick for map 5 either.
No, they can't. They can't block Tracer on map 5. What's left in the pool? Flashpoint and Hybrid?
Flashpoint and Hybrid, yeah.
Zombois, agreed. Nice first time Bois as well. Demore 11C, thank you very much. Spam this Bois to help Zombar. Yeah, do that. Do that.
Fuck's sake. That one's got a lot of legs, that.
Yeah, that has legs. We just need to rewrite it so that it actually has the lowercase. Engorge Anta. I'm gorging myself. Yo, Anta, you think for 1 week you'd be okay starving and not running ads? Or maybe eat canned beans and run 1 ad per day? Probably not, Tom Glass, but you have also been subbed for 15 months and following me since August of 2018. So I feel like you're a pretty high value viewer.
You've not seen an ad in 15 months. Yeah.
Damn this Bois to help Zombar, please, everybody. Hashtag let's go Extinction from Kellen. He's just completely unaware of the Bois fest. Hey, Minjay, spam the Bois. Copy paste everyone message, okay? Copy what everyone say. God, don't sell. He doesn't even have 7 TV. Like, I can see him looking at his white Twitch TV, like light mode Twitch TV with no 7 TV.
Over his
head. Just completely lost. Yeah, just completely lost. I said it. Spam this Bois to help Zombar. Oh, good steak, Ninja. Good steak. This is a Sakura steak. This is what I get for draft gapping SNR.
Well cooked.
Yeah, it's fucking fantastically cooked. It's mooing right at me, but it's got some nice char somehow still. I don't know how he does both. I guess by setting off the smoke alarm in the house.
Well, you need a high heat. You need the pan smoking before you put it in.
Yeah, and nothing
not good
is
for the smoke alarm.
better. Yeah, it's also a Teflon pan, so it's like double carcinogen.
Was Teflon that one that had that thing with whatever it was coated with? That's like...
Teflon is the coating.
Teflon is the coating. Oh, okay.
No, the material, it's the non-stick material. And you're not supposed to heat it up because it degrades. And then you're not supposed to heat it past a certain point because it degrades. And what it degrades into is a carcinogen.
Ah. Sound.
What are you saying, Rory? Please look up. Will you be there for the next movie night, Gunther? When's the next movie night, Rory?
This is not part of my programming.
I need some dental floss. Oh. Sean! Hello, Sean. How are you? Dragon of Mila, thank you very much for the tier 1. Yeah, boss man Sean. Not Sean Miller. This is the good Sean. This is Punk's dad, Sean.
Oh! That boss man Sean.
I'll watch Rory. Drop me a line for the next movie night. I need a movie to watch. I'll bring the SHG Koreans if you want. Get you up on the TV.
Hollywood Tracer ban.
Yeah, so now they're fucked for map 5 because they can go to Surabasa for map 5.
Don't even need to protect
They don't even need to protect Tracer. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna message their coach real quick.
Which one? Nightmare or Extinction?
Extinction, of course.
Oh no, you're right, Big Paint Wall. It is Lep on Hollywood. And if there's one thing we've learned about Hollywood, there is a certain part of second point that is awfully traumatic for poor Lep.
What happened to Lepia?
This is for
I couldn't send a message with my sub. There's 3 big bois. Thank you so much,
yeah,
Dragon and Mila. Were those for Zomba?
3 big bois for Zomba.
On the best Ray Linney in the lower bracket final? Cheers. Right.
Yeah, the end of second here, outside the jail, that is where the Fitz moment happened. And then yesterday, when we were watching Nightmare as well, clip? Yeah, Lep also had a moment in that same area, so it feels like that's just a cursed part of the map for Lep.
How much streaming will you be doing in the next month? It depends on whether we qualify for the Esports World Cup in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Cheers. All right, what do we have? Apparently, this is Lep's Dagger. This is the map that Lep simply cannot play. Lep is attacking. They are on Bat, Brig, Genji, Cash. No Freya in play. Lucio banned from Extinction to take Lep off his comfort pick. Hitori on the Orisa, which is not something we've seen her play so far this series. She's been on the Ramatra, the Hazard, playing everything but, even playing the Malga on Runasapi. But here, she's decided that she's going to start horsing around. Let's see if she can get it done.
Zomba onto the Genji as well, obviously much more known for their Tracer, but we'll be going toe-to-toe with Rocket here. Contesting for high ground a little bit early on. Actually an off angle for Hitori here, playing a deep position. Just wants to be in a difficult to clear spot. Nightmare are going to instead opt for the high ground, or just a couple of people onto the high ground to try and clear that first, but it's Nenwai who gets shut down. Chronic swings in, they burst out, aggressive lamp swing, and now play a disadvantage. Painkiller's got Hitori isolated as well, and they are just cleaning up front to back now for Nightmare. Walking forward, 2-player advantage, soon to become more. They should be able to clean up all of these players. And pretty straightforward there in the end, just an aggressive swing in the stairway, and Extinction weren't quite ready for it.
Yeah, quite a clean one here for Nightmare. Would expect this to be one of the more difficult matchups for them. Forced to put Zomba in to bait out the Tracer ban, but also not particularly powerful when they're not able to play the Tracer. Let's see if they can get something done. Now that the map has opened up a little bit here on second point, maybe, just maybe, we can get some flanks coming out from Wub Zomba with some aerial dominance. But right now, Wub is being pushed to the limit as everybody contests him on the low ground. High ground fight, though, as Lep goes incredibly deep. Chronic will fall. Rally actually comes out from Lep, but he can't secure any kills. Hitori now crushing out onto him, and that's going to be a rally for nothing. The only player to die is going to be Chronic and Painkiller as well. The swing is back on for Extinction, baby. Hey, come here.
This is going to be a hold here instead, and they got the rally out for free. They can set up on high ground now, and we've seen so many teams in all regions struggle on this Hollywood second attack. It is such a treacherous point when the defenders have such a big high ground, but Extinction actually want to hold a little bit further forward. Wub and Hitori already poking up. 5 ults available for Extinction. All the tools they can choose from. Nightmare, though, probably have to try and play through point first, but they have no interest in holding the high ground, actually. Extinction just taking the battle on the low ground. Hitori's going to have that spin. Rocket chooses to go in, dives in. Luke's in a lot of trouble. Terror Surge pulled out with the lamp, gets back just in time. Hitori dies. 1-for-1 trade, but tank advantage. Zomba's gone in deep right now, has the blade and a brick pocket. If they can go for it, wants to go for it. Onto the BAP. There is no lamp, remember. Rally is out as well. We'll have to back up now, looking for more Terror Surge pull in, and the Terror Surge is going to do so much damage. 2 kills off the back of that for Painkiller. They'll clean up. Heinen was used as well, but that was everything from Extinction. A 5-ult fight.
So close there, Hitori. Luke Minnow was a sliver of HP, and Hitori popped the surge, pulled him out of the lamp, but she held it too long, died to the window, and didn't finish off Luke. She should have just popped that instantly, gotten that finishing damage once she'd sucked him out of the lamp, but no. Actually fell on her own sword, and now Nightmare, they've got the blade with nothing to respond. Rally closing as well. Wub recognizes the situation, knows he needs to go fast. They can't slow play this. He's flanking around the back, looking for an angle, but he's found nothing yet. All of Nightmare, they know these flanks are coming through. Retake from top from Wub. I'm not sure if Nenwai is actually on the elevator right now, but a few shots splash out onto left. Lamp on the high ground as well from Luke Minnow. They break the lamp, but Nenwai will fall as Rocket pulls the blade. Lamp on the low ground to keep Nenwai alive. Keeps standing in it, actually. Nenwai being pocketed through so much, but there's no chance for Extinction. And Nightmare, they're going to roll into third point at 3.5. Almost
payload moves so far during all of that, and Nightmare just win the cap of it in the end. Now a rally advantage as well. Plenty of time to work with an Extinction on the back foot for sure. Need to just try and bleed an ult. They get 2 more fights at least on this defense, so they can bleed out the rally. Retaking through the high ground now. It's already going to go through top left, so I'm going to drop for the point. Probably not going to contest it until in this main corner here, or unless they get the window up in time, but deflect forced already out of Zomba, so should be able to be cleared from this position. Few people peeking to try and help Zomba keep it now, but tough for them. Fight on the corner. Rally is about to come out from left. Left catches a spear, but now Rally advantage. They're a little bit close. Need to be careful here, especially Chronic. High Noon available, especially Wub. Windows are going to be traded. Boot back onto Lep, who has the Rally coming through. Doesn't choose to invest it, so Wub just gets 2 kills. Hitori's going to get traded for it as well, but Wub is pushing forward, looking for a few finishing blows here. It's the year of the Wub. And Nightmare, really reluctant to invest more ults into that.
Helmet. Oh my god. Look at that. What? Kellen. Luke Minnow pops the window, and the only victim of his window is himself. Year of the Wub, as Wub begins to take over, finding many a kill in the neutral here. Painkiller stepping up, has that faster Terror Surge than Hitori. Dash committed by, I want to say Rocket over to the side right now. You can see Painkiller is going so deep for the ultimate, but the spear has been eaten. Rally from left. Roll out of that. Everyone will survive. High Noon in the back from Chronic. Got to be so careful. Hitori, you're going to take a lot of damage from this. As the spin. Zomba has the defense. The spear is good to Hitori. Now we've got a kill onto Painkiller. Extinction. A storm has blown through the port, but they've weathered it. Scuff will fall, but Rocket will be traded. These kills are crucial for Extinction. It's not enough for Nightmare to get it over the line. That's going to be Rally, High Noon, and Terror Surge coming out from Nightmare for absolutely naught. Extinction in the next turn. They've got the window. They've got the blade. Up Shit Creek without a paddle, and Nightmare as the hold on third point looks solid.
Looks solid. Zomba can use this blade when they spot the opportunity. Nightmare are forced to walk up here. Luke, if he swings with the window, that could be a perfect timing for Zomba to go over the top with Blade. Shield perk in play for Painkiller as well. Scuff takes a little bit of damage. Another shield. Zomba's going to pop that Blade all over Luke Mino. Forces for Lamp, forces for window, goes for one more slash. Needs to be careful. Happy with that trade. Scuff now has a window ready to go if they want to re-peak with this. Shield up now from Painkiller. They can push through this and window if they want. Rocket's going to dive in aggressively, though. Only 5% off Blade. Window response from Scuff. Can they find it? They find Luke Mino in all of it. Rocket has been forced back as well, and they're going to have to reset again. And this time back is starting to dwindle for Nightmare.
Oh my days. The time bank is well and truly beginning to shrink. And now, keep your eyes on these Cassidy, Xavier, because both Orissas have taken the shield perk, which means these High Noons, if they're not speared, there is no spin to counter it out anymore. These ult turns for Orissa gets so much more dangerous when she can't come out of the surge with a spin. So really keep your eyes on both Cassidys here, because they have huge opportunities to counter things out. Luke Minnow, after feeding his fucking brains out on the Baptiste, is going to tilt swap to the Juno. Not the pick for the mirror. Speed ring out in main. Zomba taking a lot of damage. Blade from Rocket. The chase is on. Where's the main stuffed? Oh my god. Nenwai has the rally. Nobody's using any ults. Hitori and Nenwai can potentially clutch this out with a combo. They need to go for it. Rally comes out. Luke Minnow will fall. High Noon comes out from Chronic and Mano, and Scuff goes down. So will Nenwai. Hitori, shield in the corner. The evil toaster strategy might have just bought them enough time. The Extinction on the ropes right now. No Lucio for the recontest. Luke Minnow come back on the Kiri. There's no ults for either side. Oh.
No ults for this retake. Speed ring out of spawn. Nenwai just trying to get there. Everyone there as quickly as possible. Fast swap for this recontest. Zomba's going to get speared on the way out now as well. Lamp to save them. And they are on the high ground. Wub needs to find a kill with this. Drops onto Rocket. Can't land any of the shots though. Painkiller's got him on point. Finishes them off. Hitori will be the last one standing on point. Scuff nearly has a window. So desperate for it. And Scuff is fighting for their life. Hitori dead on point. Rocket finishes the kill. And they finish with 14 seconds in the bank.
Oh, such a tremendous fumble for Extinction. Rocket going for an impossible blade, dashing past 5 members into the spawn of Extinction, and Scuffed completely fluffs the lamp. It was just so crucial. Backdash from Zomba. Lamp available in main, and Scuff fucking lamps himself at the end there. Absolute disaster. Nightmare. They've got time in the bank as well, so Extinction, they were 14 seconds away from making that work, but Extinction should have made swaps for the recontest, at least tried to bleed it down to OT. Made the swap over to the Diva as well for Hitori. That would have been fantastic for the final fight. That would have been up there with Raw Honey. But instead, we've just got this same old mirror. Really rocky performance from Luke Minnow, though. He can't stop getting picked in the neutral. There's a real chance for Extinction to full push this map. I'm coping.
I mean, I don't think you're not wrong to cope. They're really not out of the woods yet. They don't look comfortable, really, when this was a version of a comp Nightmare have had so much success in during the regular season as well. Now, going to be more of the same from both teams here. Luke Mino back on the bat for the start at the defense. Extinction have to full push to keep this map alive, but if they can, remember, they are only one map away from eliminating Nightmare. Still on the ropes. Looks like we will just be in for more of the same Mirror Vomax.
More of the same. More of the same. All right. I believe. I'm a believer. I'm a wub head today. It's a rare situation, but I woke up on the wub side of the pillar. So let's see if Nightmare can fumble one last time. This is the map for Lep to let us down. Luke Minnow has been consistently letting down the side. Wub swings, almost 2 taps Rocket, off rip. Flanking over to the right now, no bash for Lep. It's time to swing. Chronic marking that flank though, and Wub is going to be forced to retreat. Zomba and Rocket both trading deflects up on the high ground, but Scuff has the position. Watch the flank right now. Here comes
Rocket
the flank, no deflect available. They have to concede high ground. Retake onto the high ground now. Deflect burned, low value. Zomba, a little bit too keen with these skills. Now we've got Nightmare high ground control. Hitori in a lot of trouble. No lamp available. Nenwai taken down. Zomba trades Chronic, but there's still a 1-player advantage. Rocket in a little bit of trouble, but he still has the dash to get out. And with Scuff going down, Extinction, their first attempt at a push here, has ended in tragedy. Unless Lep gets traded 1v5.
I mean, it's going to help with the retake here. Really, it all came down to that aggressive push from Lep and Chronic, and even a little bit of pocket from Luke Minnow to take over top. Got positive trades there, and then they had control of the high ground position as well. But with Lep respawning, there's maybe a chance for Extinction to go quickly. The problem is they might just walk into this window. Javelin out onto Luke, actually down to half HP, so can't window from that initial high ground. Bit of space to work with for Extinction. They nearly have a window of their own. Genjis will trade out as well. It's going to be a flank from Wub on the left. Can't find anything. Window on the high ground.
Corner drone from Luke.
Luke is peeking back through the window full. Can't find it. Going to be a flank underneath again. Wub trying to exploit this staircase, but it's a stalemate as
Where's
these
Hitori
windows.
off to?
It's over to the Terror Surge. Hitori's in so deep. She's killed Luke Mino. How has she walked across the map and done that with a Terror Surge? Rocket and Painkiller convert for 2. And now they will be fine. They have to invest a lot of the ults for that one Nightmare. So it is expensive, but it's more time off the clock.
It's a very expensive fight for the side of Nightmare, but really Extinction, you can see when they get Zomba over to the Genji, there's a loss of clutch factor. Picks that Zomba is consistently delivering on the Tracer, nowhere to be found here on the Genji. This is their turn though, huge ult swing for Extinction. The counter ult's not really available whatsoever for the side of Nightmare. You can see Chronic hiding up on the high ground, looking for an angle. Scuffed alone in main, being pushed by Painkiller. Rally up on the high ground from left. Hitori pushes deep. Potential opportunity right now. Oh my god, the Terror Surge on the Luke. Luke, from Zomba, they've used everything in the kitchen sink. It's classic kitchen sink theory, but Nightmare, no hope of holding onto this first point anymore. And a high noon in the back pocket for the next turn. Wub scrapping it out with Chronic. Take him down.
Nenwai with the assist there as well, just to make sure they win that. They get it over the line in the end. Now, the second point, though. Not great ults to really snowball with Extinction. They've got the high noon, but hard to really get anything meaningful working from a low ground with that one. Probably just play through point here, and actually looks like Painkiller's already dropped early on, so they're happy to take the corner fight here. If Extinction want, they can maybe just try and go right side, go past them. Just need to try and avoid the whip shot as they go for the elevator.
Oh, gotta block this high ground right now. If Wub sneaks up there, could spell disaster. Luke Minnow and Scuffed neck and neck on the ults. But keep your eyes on PK as well. He's playing low ground already, but he might have missed the rotation. High ground! Oh no! Right behind is Painkiller trying to connect. Inside there it is. Huge one. Chronic pops the high noon. That's every ultimate coming out from Nightmare there. They use the surge. They use the noon. 5-man clean wipe. Noon was invested. Yeah, that's an ace for PK as well. And now Spawn Camp is on as well. Scuff has the window, but Luke has one to trade.
Chance to hold forward, more time off the clock. Frustration in the SSG house as Nightmare regain control of his defense. Only 3 minutes left, and you can see Lep holding close top left right now. Luke Mino has a window. Painkiller's going to run into the backline here. Window's going to be used, actually. Big trouble for Scuffed. We'll be able to get out of this one, Painkiller. They back it out. Luke Mino's going to lamp everyone. Window is there as well. Hitori's looking to try and go for more pressure onto Lep of the backline, but the lamp's doing a lot, and Hitori is juggled in. Scuffed can't pocket them through all of that. No trades either, so sent right back to spawn now. Once again, Extinction.
Disaster right now. Nightmare, fast fight in the spawn, forces the window out in a panic, and then they're able to find more value with their own ultimate. Extinction, bit of a swing coming back for them with the surge, with the rally, but Painkiller almost lapping Hattori on the surges now. You can see Nightmare set up so aggressively. Zomba has no dash, needs to be careful, no cooldowns available, can't get picked in the neutral once again. High ground hold for Nightmare, maybe, just maybe they're going to try and flip. No, Wob is going to flank over to the right. Zomba dashes up to the high ground, but Rocket with the counterblade catches the DPS flanking yet again. This is so rough now for Extinction, fight after fight, just being pummeled one ult at a time. Very lean for Nightmare, and Hattori, crucial trade onto Luke Minnow. That's going to shut down the spawn camp.
Yeah, looking for another one if she can. She Terror Surges as well, wants more kills. Rocket's going to take a lot of damage here as well, but respawns are here for Extinction. They trade Hattori, but Lep and Rocket, they've managed to turn it back as well. Disaster for Extinction. Nightmare still have a lot of ults in the bank as well. They can get the payload moving, but Extinction running out of time in all of this.
They've broken the spawn camp, but they're not able to take powerful high ground positions. Painkiller in main right now has the Terror Surge. Got to be careful of him. Can push in, can take down the backliners. Lep, Chronic, and Luke Minnow up on the high ground. But everyone appears to have escaped the Terror Surge. Scuff taking a bit of a beating. Nenwai has popped the rally. Everyone from Extinction can flip around to main, but everyone on Nightmare's side are able to take high ground. That's two ultimates bled out from Nightmare, though. Huge ult bank available for Extinction. High Noon on the high ground. Counter High Noon from Wob. Nenwai on the high ground, but Wob is the one to fall. Oh, no. Nightmare now.
Window!
The window from Scuff. It's a 2v5. Hattori in the back. Surely she can't find another one. I believe in miracles, but there's only so many miracles I can witness. It's going to be a full set right now as Extinction. They've drained their bank for the final turn. Nightmare have Blade and Window for the last, and it's all on a Zomba Blade to clutch it out.
Yeah, difficult to Blade without some kind of ult to back it up, like a Rally or a Terror Surge type combo as well. Luke Minno's going to have a Window, Rocket's going to have a Blade of their own. So much pressure on Zomba to try and make some magic happen here. Payload is only halfway through the point as well. Need a huge Zomba clutch, otherwise we are going to map 5 right now. Painkiller's got a Terror Surge advantage too if the fight goes long. Zomba coming through underneath now, looking for their opportunity. Spots for Kaz, has to use the deflect early as well. Gonna have to wait for that one. Hattori takes for high ground. Payload is still rolling back. Nenwai's gonna go for it as well. They all drop to deal with it. Window on point though. Luke Minnow just catches spawn. Terror Surge Blade on point. Zomba just needs to go, needs to make something happen, but shut down immediately by Chronic. And it's a clean sweep with the ult advantage. Nightmare will be sending us to map 5.
Nightmare take us to map 5, and we already know we are going to be seeing a Suravasa come out. There's no two ways about it. Map 5, Tracer, unblockable. Interested to see what Extinction go for in the draft here. I feel like they shouldn't ban BAP because Luke Minnow has been nothing but a liability on the Baptiste. Hot take here. Thoughts on banning out the Brig? I feel like Lep was really a liability on the Lucio a lot of the time, despite his comfort on the pick. I feel like he's been a little bit of a liability. Anytime Zomba has been on the Tracer, Rocket and Lep being peeled out of the fight, but Zomba managing to secure those 1v2 situations, buying time for their team to clutch it out in main. I don't know, ban-wise, what's been taken out right now? Because like, maybe you ban Hazard if you're the... Yeah, maybe you ban Hazard just so the Painkiller can't play his best. But Hattori was clutching up one on the Hazard, but yeah, not too sure.
Now, I'm not sure there's any clear options at this point, especially a map like Suravasa where both teams kind of just will be happy to play the same thing.
All right, here it is. What?
What?
Ooh. Oh. What do you think?
Was VP versus Peps a close 3-0? Not by any means. Not by any means. Was that the second highest scoring map ever from PK just there? Wow. He went 47-4 and got 16 points in a single map on Fantasy.
PK's on my roster too.
Fuck.
But wait, can you make trades between this week and next?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's perfect then, because I get the double match from losers bracket. PK gets eliminated, and then I trade out both of my Nightmare players for you know, some low cost European options that are still in the bracket. Perfect. Just going to be no options. All the European players are more expensive than the North American ones. NA is incredibly undervalued because you're European, so you overrate all of your domestic players.
There's some bargains, Ziad.
Yeah. I have to go PK for Ziad and Checkers for Rocket. There's no other option.
I have to kill Rocket as well. I
Yeah.
maybe have to trust in Kellen.
I don't know. Trust in Kellen? Yeah, man, he's good for it. You go in the distance.
Huh?
You good.
Cool.
We're on New Junk City. We're not going to Surabaya. We're going to New Junk City for the final map.
Why not Surabaya?
I don't know, but
Look, not good Tracer.
yeah, I thought New Junk not good Tracer map, but Tracer player want to go New Junk City, so trust him. Trust him.
Wow.
Cheers. Bois. Yeah, bois. Bois.
It's a pretty bois moment, to be fair to Kellen.
Yeah, this is like an outrageous bois moment right now, so I'm on board with that, Minjay. Ready? Last time bois. Say a little prayer. Oh, come on,
Clasp
Zomba!
your hands.
Give it to us. SSG are going to shock the world and win the stage trust. Yeah, let's try and keep it realistic, okay, Violence? We're good for one versus Extinction, though. Like, appreciate the support. Ms. on Buckler. Okay, who banned Orisa?
Extinction.
Oh, win timing.
Are you ahead of me? Oh,
Maybe,
it's top
I guess
left,
so.
I see. I just hit the live button, so we'll be out of sync now.
I hit live as well, but we'll be back in sync shortly.
Hopefully. Jaws is talking, Jaws is talking, Jaws is talking,
He
Jaws
just
is
blinked.
talking,
Necra's
Jaws is
smiling,
talking,
Necra
Necra's smiling, Necra's smiling, Necra's mouth is
talking,
moving,
shrug from
Necra's
Jaws.
talking.
Jaws is
Yeah, the
talking,
body language
Necra's
is
laughing.
yeah, she's laughing, he's talking. Yeah, I feel like we're vaguely there. First time bois. First time bois. Sub in squid, please, for my fantasy points? No. You can't make me do that. Good stink? I know it. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Orisa ban comes out from Extinction. Sombra ban from Nightmare. No idea what that's about.
Should have gone for a support or something, though, right? Try and, what was it? Brick ban still open, I think, for Nightmare?
I don't know. Like, they're playing Tracer. They're going to want Lucio with the Tracer, right? They're not going to want to fight Brig. So it's like fairly irrelevant, I think. It's probably just going to be like Lucio, Cast, Bat, Tracer, Mirror, right?
Yeah.
And maybe I'm just wondering like what tank is going to get played. Like, is Hattori going to play Malga in a Hazard here, or Malga in a Ram here?
Don't know.
Pro ban from Nightmare open, Brig open. You think Nemwai's going to play Brig? I thought Nemwai would play. Yeah,
I reckon
mean,
Lucio.
I think Lep needs to play Brig, right? Like. I think Lep needs to play Brig, and they should have tried to block Lucio. Like, they should have blocked Nenwai and made Nenwai play Brig as well. But they're never going to ban Lucio when they have Lep in. First time Bois. So you're saying you hope he's on Lucio.
What's been?
Orisa and Sombra. Fucking ads, mate. 3 minutes. Sub, mate. Someone give Tree. Someone give Tree. He's really poor. He's really, really poor. He doesn't have any money. He turned 18 and his parents kicked him out. And they said you have to pay your own way in the Team Liquid team house. Lesser known fact, the Team Liquid team house, they have to pay to be there. So
Yeah,
Tree is really poor.
Kasora's collecting rent every week. Taking the
kids, where's the
little
fucking
out
rent
of
money?
their- Yeah. Taking it right out of their pockets.
Greedy Casaurus. Here we go. Loading in.
Oh, the marbles!
Chairs. Let's get some fucking chairs going.
Is this
let's
chair,
get some numbers
is this
too to make
chair
sure we're in
remake
sync.
from Pirate by any chance?
Yeah, it is. 28,
Yeah.
27, 26,
Oh,
25,
go.
24, 23, 22,
We got it.
21,
We got it.
20. Malga Mirror. All of the marbles
No
on the
way.
line. And we're getting a Malga Mirror. Edgy McSwag, thank you very much for the prime. Welcome back to the Parasocial Friends Club. Hey up, motherfuckers. It's map 5, Nightmare vs Extinction. Again, the winner of this match has the privilege of playing Space Station Gaming next week for a ticket to Riyadh. Let's see what we can get.
All
Your
right,
mirror,
cheers.
Lucia Kiri versus Lucia. Genji versus Tracer. All else equal. Oh, Shibal. Good luck.
Painkiller's got
I
the
think
early
Nightmare have made
corner.
good adjustments.
Yeah, Extinction going to swing out wide here, try and play the slower fight. For now, just going to be all about Sojins, while the Malgas look for a stomp timing. Zomba is behind already as well, taking a bit of attention. Rocket's going to try and push the other side as Chronic swings into the corner. Full rail for Chronic, now an opportunity, 2 for 1! Unbelievable! And just like that, they win the neutral for absolutely free. How on earth did they get everything forced so early? Chronic will get traded late, but he's done all the work already.
Insane, Ryan. That is such a good opener for Chronic. Early Suzu forced by Zomba. Backline had nothing, but somehow, some way, the clutch factor coming through from Chronic there with that double rail. Absolutely outrageous. Extinction now on the back foot for this retake. Need to work their way in. You can see Zomba working his way in the side, as is tradition, but it's so much harder for Wub to carry versus the Genji. Genji can keep on marking the side. That's the power of New Junk City Genji pick. It's an insular map. So much good space for Genji to play with. Hitori pins over to the side. PP out already from Scuffed. Pin from Painkiller catches nothing. Painkiller's incredibly low. Shout advantage, but no kill. Oh, they catch the kill on Wob. Trade. Oh, many more trades. Nightmare, they're scrapping it out. Point is being flipped. Hitori with another stomp. Oh, all of the Extinction. They've actually managed to survive the 3v3 here. Hitori's going to get over to the point. Pin onto the objective right now. Got to be careful. Catch Chronic.
Suzu for Chronic to side out. Leopard's on the low ground. Then will finish that one off. Both supports are going to fall. They're just right in front of Vittori. Gift granted. And Extinction get the retake there in large part due to Hitori.
Oh, Hitori just good for it. I love her. That's all I can say at this point. Zomba has a pulse bomb for next turn, and you already know she's connecting it. It's a he. Zomba's a he. Oh, Scuff has the Kitsune Rush. Nenwai has the B drop available as well. There are so many ultimates available for both sides here. Got to be a huge scrap. 5-man rotation through the choke. Kitsune Rush onto the objective. Kitsune Rush matched on to the high ground. Hitori's going to be careful. Beat from Nenwai catches everybody but Zomba. Zomba needs to be careful. Nenwai in a spot of buzzer, but Chronic in even more trouble. Counterpin, Blade, Suzu is good. Oh my god, Rocket is so low, but it's all. Oh my god, it's 1-for-1 trade. Stop! Yeah, with the stomp, but no kill. Zombie still has the pulse, but it's not clutchable.
Oh, it looks so good at the start. The B advantage push, they hit it, but somehow, some way, Lep gets back up to the beat. Eyes on Zomba.
Trace and Lucio have both survived.
Yeah, they're underneath. Rockets dashes forward to deal
touch
with it now.
has recall.
Gone through. Has a pulse bomb as well. Hitori coming back with Cage. Painkillers is slightly behind.
So winnable.
They've extended this one now. Hitori is on point. Backstomp actually.
No.
Cage now. Pulse bomb. Cage from Painkiller, but he's so low he'll fall. Hitori now playing in the Cage. Rocket's going to dive into it. Rocket is so low. Dash is out. 1 HP. Oh, Rocket's getting healed up now. Hitori is surrounded. Scuffed has traded it right back. All about the kills, but Chronic finds the shot. Luke Minow's half. Is he on fire? Not quite.
No,
Chronic is just on the high ground. Take it over. Now it's just Hitori. Rocket is low, but it's not enough. And Chronic has clutched it for Nightmare.
Such a clutch moment from Chronic there, up on the high ground, just pumping damage in, uncontested, double angle between Chronic and Luke Minnow, and nobody able to get the contest. Wob is only just now coming online with the overclock after all this time. It's the year of the Wob, but he is failing to deliver at the 11th hour. The Genji pick from Rocket proving to be so difficult to deal with as Wob just can't take an angle. Luke Minnow,
what?
And
He's just dead?
takes down Rocket. Oh my god. Nightmare completely falling over here in the neutral. Have you got eyes on this, Minjay? Wob slides in, Chronic will fall. This is exactly what we needed as Extinction heads. Goth has a Kitsune Rush faster now than Luke Minnow. Great fight for Extinction. God only knows how this happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Their HP just disappeared there. Disaster start and Extinction will get it for free. Kitsune rush advantage for Scuff now as well, and an overclock advantage for Wub. Obviously, Chronic is actually getting close to his second overclock. But for now, the advantage in the hand of Extinction. Nightmare are going to try and start it aggressively. Here is the overclock pressure coming out. Kitsune rush and overclock. They need damage. They need kills. Luke Mino has a Kitsune rush. What? There's a trade. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Chronic will be happy with that. Kitsune rush is available for Luke Mino, but choosing not to invest it right now. Luke Mino goes down, and they will clean up the fight. Left with a late trade, but not going to change the result of a fight. Nightmare coming back. Big bank.
It's an ugly fight for Extinction, needing to spend 2, not winning a clean. Nenwai being traded out at the end there means that Nenwai cannot poke and build beat before the blade comes online. Nightmare have so much to play with here. Zomba has a pulse bomb, might be able to catch somebody in the neutral though. TP already forced out. Rocket scrapping it out. Painkiller going to touch the point. You can see he's got 2 hearts and a heart of gold. Blade pulled early though, and Lep goes down. Oh, goes down as well. All we need is Extinction to slow play for a couple of seconds. Overclock comes out from Chronic. But not before another trade catches onto Luke. Oh my god, unless Rocket Chronic finds the kill of the Zomba. Stuck as well. It's a 2 versus 2 on the point. Atari has the cage. Chronic versus the world. Somebody kill Chronic. Lep is back. He's about to have the beat. Chronic slides in. Bob is in trouble. Hitari's on the run. How have they done this? How have they clutched this scene? Absolutely outrageous clutches from Chronic time after time. Extinction, they're coming back in with ultimates, but Lep still has the beat drop.
Lep has the beat drop, Nenwai has it as well. Slightly quicker cage for Hitori. That's all of the ults. Even though they've given the flip though actually here. So now where is his ult? Chronic's found it again. Beat push coming in from Lep. Nenwai, cage, beat. They're using everything. They're trying to turn it. Painkiller's about to have it as well. Chronic is locked up in the cage. They need to get the kills though. Counter cage from Painkiller. There's low. Painkiller is still alive. Goes for the stomp onto Wub. It's the stomp onto Wub. Good for it. Nenwai now. Low HP Genji, but they are desperate for kills.
Off with the rush.
Coming through, they're going to try and clutch it right now. The support Scuffed has killed Rocket. They come in, eyes onto Lep now as well. They're going to kill both supports. Lep is so low, 1 HP. Zomba's going for the kill. Finish off Lep. Lep has been finished. Just Painkiller left on point right now. Nightmare have spawns coming back, but they are so low on heals. Luke Mino is 1. Scuffed will kill that as well. Painkiller is stomped out of gas now. Chronic slides in, but this one is not clutchable. 1-1.
Oh my god, Chronic is so good for it. Every single fight, an outrageous clutch. Chronic cannot keep getting away with it, but Extinction, they have their own clutch factor. They have managed to claw it to a 1-to-1 scoreline. This is map 5, elimination game. All of the nerves. Tree, thank you for the tier 1. Thanks for the 7 months. Welcome back, buddy, of your own hard-earned because you didn't want the ads. Come on, yeah, Kellen fist bumps as well. Clock and Pulse available for Extinction. Nothing for the side of Nightmare. Neutral fight already. Chronic has slid indoors. Overclock pulled in main by Wub. Pulse bomb goes wide. That's double DPS ultimate. Painkiller in a lot of trouble right now, but no kills converted as of yet. The mega health pack is available. Painkiller will fall to Hitori, but it's not over yet. It is over yet. Make sure that nobody gets the flip here. Luke Minnow will find a trade onto Wub, but we do have a point touch. Luke Minnow looking for that TP angle. Can't find it. Double dingle to Zomba. Oh my god, Luke Minnow. No, this is important. This is really important. Now, there's no DPS for Extinction. Nightmare might be able to swing back into this one. Trek Sumax, welcome back. Thanks for the prime.
Thank you, Lego FPS, for the prime as well. Now, flooding back towards the point, but Nightmare get the early space. Hitori's going to get counterpinned there. No support ults just yet for Extinction. They're close, but not close enough. Blade from Rocket as well. Just don't use anything now. 2 ults for nothing. I think you're happy with this if you're Extinction, given the trades in the previous fight.
Oh, it's a little bit bittersweet is all, because still Nightmare have a good bank for the next turn. And Extinction, they really had no right giving that one away. Just needed somebody to help Zomba, or needed Zomba to get away from that duel with Luke Minnow dying. So crucial there, because Extinction couldn't hold the space anymore. Thank God, Nightmare spent 2 ultimates on that retake, so Extinction have a very real chance. Eyes on Nenwai. Zomba goes for the point touch. Dash force from Rocket immediately. No damage in the front for Hitori. Hitori's going to get a free walk here. You can see everybody just posturing right now. Slow, jockey for position. Wob commits the slide over to the flank. Wob's looking for a wide angle. Chronic pulls the clock, and the kite is good from Extinction. Wob, don't take any unnecessary risk here. You are being hunted by Rocket. Hitori swings back in. Wob will fall. Kitsune rush in main, but it's already an advantage fight. Poor Nightmare. Lep is incredibly low. Stomp from Hitori.
So low.
Goes down. He's dead with beats. Hitori manages to find a kill with Zomba, and oh my god, this from Hitori. You have the most gorgeous feat in the world. Hitori is so good for it as Extinction. They clutch this retake. Beat. Oh god, it's all on Lep's beat.
All on Lep's beat. It's a cage trade on point. But the beat should put them over the top. Nightmare close to the Kitsune rush as well.
Oh,
All they
please.
need is the beat to come off right now.
Please carry
Extinction
this one.
might be worth fighting early or fighting, doing something chaotic. Disrupt Lep if they can. Eyes on them as Nightmare choose to come through main. Zomba is there. Pressure onto Lep a little bit. Stomp comes through. Goes for the beat. Beat catches everyone. Now Cage out from Hittori. Is anyone in the cage? No one's in the cage. Painkiller now has Cage for point as Zomba gets the first touch. Stomp on from Hittori right now. Goes for a pulse from Chronic's feet, but he has the slide to get away. Now the cage comes out, and that is curtains for Hittori here. Wob gets a trade. It's not going to be enough. They're going to have to concede the flip. And I don't think they've got enough to get a recontest here.
Zomba trying to get out, but being hunted by the entire server. Recall has 3 blinks. Should be good for it. Should be good to keep on running. Doesn't have the health pack yet, and will fall. Oh. Hittori so stomping for so long, but misses that crucial cage. Now she's going into the point for the touch. She gets the touch.
Luke's dead. Luke just have Kitsune rush.
What? Throws the block! Blade comes out from Rocket, Scuffed will fall! Oh my god, what finds a kill on the left, and then what's traded? It's not enough. Nightmare, they can clutch this one out. A 2-1 lead here on New Junk City! It's so close, and there's no ultimates online for Extinction for this next turn. Oh!
It was the perfect opening, but kill onto Luke Mino, the only player, well, one of the ults on Nightmare gets taken down, but Rocket has the blade, still finishes it off. Now they keep that Kitsune rush advantage coming into this next fight. Nightmare 1 round away from keeping themselves in the playoffs right now. Scuff still needs 20% for this, so don't necessarily need to take the fight too quickly. Painkiller wants to start it. He's taken so much damage. Kitsune rushes out. Hittori has to get out of there. Kite is looking good. Scuffed has Kitsune rush soon, but Nenwai's going to die. They have a Kitsune rush if they want to turn, but Extinction are far back. I think they're just going to concede the flip. Play for it. No, they're going for it. They come back in. Stomp comes in. Zomba ends up under Painkiller's feet. Player advantage is significant now. They need kills out of this Kitsune rush. Wob is going to slide in, but Chronic doesn't miss those. And this is not a good look for Extinction now.
Game-losing mistakes coming out from the Extinction support line here. Nenwai getting picked in the kite turn and then Scuffed, trying to commit and turn the fight 4 versus 5, not playing for the economy. Now they are up shit creek without a paddle. Nenwai does not yet have the beat to answer Chronic's clock. We're closing on final fight. It's 25%. There's 2 turns left. Zomba peeling the enemy team back, touching the point. They're fighting in spawn. That means that they're very split. Cage is good. Lep is low in the cage. He can't use the beat. He gets the beat off nonetheless. The Suzuki is good. Nenwai 99% on the beat. Needs to get the cast. Gets it off. Zomba's on the run though. Zomba needs help. No beat for Zomba. One finds a kill onto PK. Hittori gets the touch. She has the shout, but she's taking so much damage. They save the day. Nightmare. They trade. It's a 4v4. Nenwai needs help. Zomba needs a kill. Kitsune rush from Luke Minnow. It's a 3 trade. The flip comes through. Zomba and Wob, they just need to get out. They need to play for the touch. Wob gets a kill onto Luke. That will weaken the hold. But Zomba, you need to touch the objective.
Careful, Zomba can't afford to die late. Lep is on the chase. Lep gets the kill. They are coming back, but I think it might be Hittori who has to run for the touch, or potentially Nenwai. Painkiller's going to have the cage so soon. A cage blade to finish the job for Nightmare. So close. Hittori and Nenwai making their way in now. Hittori's going to go for the touch. Wob nearly has the overclock. Nenwai is low. Hittori's on point. She needs so much help. Suzu comes through. Blade over the top. They need to kill Rocket immediately. He dashes in. Wob slides away. Hittori is dead. Overclock from Wob. 1 HP. Nails the first shot to Lep, but it's not enough. The ults from Nightmare, they're just overwhelming. Nightmare are going to close out New Junk City here. 3-1. And Nightmare just about hold on to their playoff spot.
An absolute dogfight for Nightmare. A game of inches, and it was so incredibly close. But a couple of these crucial moments. The zero-man cage. The Kitsune rush from a deficit. So close and yet so incredibly far. And you know, Hittori's playing on ping. She's playing from Europe. You know that cage catches somebody on low ping. You already know that. But here we are. Chronic seriously pulling it back from the brink. So many clutch moments on that map. So many situations that Nightmare had absolutely no right winning. But Chronic just plays life and keeps finding these kills. Absolutely outrageous. Thank you for inflating me, Yazid. Thank you very much. Oh... What a map 5. What a series overall. But just so close. Ah.
Fuck. Just slipping away in these crucial moments. So many openings. All those times where it was just like Baptiste or Kiriko dead before the fight. Suddenly it's clutchable, but I mean, the first 2 rounds of that was actually just like 90% Chronic just hitting insane just like kill streaks.
It's just endless Chronic show, really.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, insane. Like, Chronic willing his team over the line, hard server admitting to get it over. Because, like, good grief. That first point, when he's up on the high ground, just kill after kill after kill after kill. Clock turn, like, Wob found, like, no value with any of his clocks. Every time he clocks, he, like, finds one and then gets traded 1-for-1. Like,
It was
can't be having that.
the one on point.
The ult
D,
isn't a 1-for-1 trade button. Like...
Yeah. The one on D where he ends up like he gets a kill and then he ends up fighting the Tracer, hits the shot on the Tracer.
Yeah.
Like they had no right at all to win that point. Like no right at all to win that fight.
Ah, so close. And then that fucking final point, like they could Sune rush when they're down and they've given the flip already as well. Like just take the loss and reset, but no. Like, at least they won D, you know? Like, Extinction did pull it back from the brink and actually win D. But then, next turn, like, they have Clock, they have Pulse. They all get traded at the end. Like, Wob and Zomba both die, and now I just get this free retake. Luke Minnow. Fuck. So close, dude. And then Nenwai, like, Nenwai's 80% to beat and just gets bladed, just gets completely caught out.
You know, think how close, like, some of these maps were as well, considering it was like...
it was all outrageously close, no? Like, Nightmare are looking rocky. But ultimately, next week, a new patch.
Who knows, right? Who knows?
Yeah, like a full reset on everything because there's a new patch next week. Just a roster building gap at the end of the day. Flak is just too good. Yeah, I got to put my name behind that, to be honest.
Well, he's just picked all the right players every time. What can he do?
Yep, no, you look at this map 5 versus Extinction and you think that's the Midas touch in effect. Oh, so close. So close.
Paid off a match for Chronic.
Mate, they should have just gone fucking Surabasa, dude. Like, if they went Surabasa, then Rocket can't do anything on Genji. You know, like, it just becomes a shit map for Genji, and Zomba can just take over. But instead, we're on fucking New Junk, where, like, Genji can perma-mark Tracer. Like, stops any of the Tracer carry potential.
I mean, yeah, to be fair, out of all the maps we saw from Zomba, the ones where he actually got to play Tracer, that was the quietest one by a mile.
Yeah, I mean, it's because it's the harder map for Tracer and a better matchup as well. Like, Nightmare made the right adjustment. They go Lucia, Kiri, Naga, so they can just 5-man together and, like, avoid the Tracer picking them to pieces. Hi, BDSM Gandhi 69. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Oh, fuck, dude. So close. So close. Got a sting. God, like, how they lose this one. Sune Rush, Kite. Where's Nenwai during the Kite? Like, it's just Chronic. It's just Chronic swinging from the flank. Sune Rush is in main, Chronic is swinging left, killing Nenwai all the way back. Like, Nenwai's already a million miles out of the Kitsune Rush, and he hits it. Why are you up there? What the fuck? The skybox.
Oh, I'm up to 110th in Fantasy, and that is before Rocket score has been added. Obviously, a lot of people have Rocket, but there's like overtake potential here, you know?
Atari did so well that game. I want to watch the cage. I want to watch the Zero-Man cage. That was a fight. That was the fight to win as well. Early beat from Lep. Cage just comes way too late. Like, they get beat pushed. How does this cage hit nobody, honestly? Like, is it a Zero-Man cage? Like, look at this cage. Hitori stomps, manages to hit Sojin, and by the time she's used the cage, the Sojin has gotten out. Like, how's that happen? That has to be ping. Like, it has to be ping.
Because, yeah, if whoever's caught for Genji Lucio are just dead free beat. Like, no chance.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's Nenwai. I think Nenwai booped Lep out.
Wait, no. Yeah, yeah, it did.
And then it's like, they're playing for a touch. Hitori pins over to the point. Zoma misses Pulse. PK just has a cage. Like, didn't need to like pin on for the touch there. Like, could have just. They probably did actually. Like, they give the flip. They have to play versus Rush and cage. Like, keep fighting seems reasonable. What a disaster. What an absolute disaster. How did Chronic get out of cage? Chronic probably just pressed left shift after getting pinned. And Hitori cage too late. Chronic was actually cheating on this map 5. Holy shit. Just good for it every single time.
Oh, you're still in 4th as well, mate.
Really?
Yeah? You're actually a point behind
I thought I'd be
3rd.
cooked after this week.
Yeah, closer to
Jeez.
3rd than you are 5th.
Are my points added from this game?
Yeah.
Right,
Obviously,
it's all
you
done.
did well out of a painkiller rocket duo.
Yeah.
CJ was actually a great pick this week as well. CJ scored really well.
Yeah, I told him to play for KD in the match because I wanted to get better fantasy points. And he did, to his credit. Cage prop still too late though. Yeah, the cage did just look like late.
wait,
You
I've
know,
got
ping
the-
or no ping, like,
Got a POV from Hitori.
let's see it.
She doesn't use it for a bit either. She doesn't like insta pop it.
Yeah, she kind of fumbled that, to be honest. Like,
Just
could've,
here, just press it immediately when
just
like after
hit the stomp. Q.
Because then it's
You know, like
there's
stop.
3 people in it, and it's actually painkiller might not be in it, but that's actually worse for him. You know.
Yeah, it's just a game-winning moment, really. Like, and then the cage comes out and it's all too late. That's so tough. And she pins on at a point. Stomps
It's just
PK,
such
but
a
she doesn't
hard
have shout.
fight, yeah.
Yeah, now she's just dead before she has shout for the next turn. Like, really needed to play slow and try and win with the clock, but instead they just have to fucking crash out into a cage and the game is over. Like, so tough. So tough. That was it, mate. And then the fucking Kitsune rush. Like, how did Nenwai die, man? Like, they kite and Nenwai just fucking gone. Booted up into the skybox. Marbles? CBA. You even coach anymore, or do you just goon in the corner watching Lenny? Sure, whatever you say. CJ versus Painkiller, chairs. I mean, like, Nightmare are looking pretty weak right now, no? Like, don't you think? Like, I'm pretty sure that absolutely everyone felt that Sakura was a better team than Extinction, right? Like, is that a hot take?
100% agree.
Yeah, and
Maybe
did you
not
see how
half
our
quarter
match
tonight.
versus
Yeah.
Did you see how our match went versus Sakura compared to how Nightmare's match went versus fucking Extinction? Like, that was the doggiest of dog fights. Like, they're probably going to lock in next week, so that's bad for SSG. Yeah, sure. Like, I'm sure the Timeless Core is going to escape the 4th seed curse for sure, right? Like, that's how that works. That's how that always goes. All right. Shall we watch Korea?
Yeah, I am going to head to the bed.
Head to the bed. All right, and I will watch Xavier's VOD.
Just an endless stream of the same old recycled content.
Yeah, I could watch the replay codes actually. What do you think? Replay codes or
Depends how engaged, you know what I mean? Are you just looking to chill and watch? Because then the replay's just like a bit more hassle.
I don't get this fantasy shit at all, man. I'm 1,100th. I need to be stoned to death. Agreed.
It was reasonable to me. Oh, was Kellen the best player in fantasy this week? Good on you, Minjay.
I hope so.
He was?
What do I want?
All right, I'm going to bail. Good night, everyone. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate all the gifts and the support this weekend. We'll be back for more action next weekend for the rest of playoffs. Maybe some China playoffs as well in the morning. Why not? And we've got a show match on Thursday. The stadium thing that you might have seen advertised on Korea as well. So good night, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. I'll send you over to Young Maxwell.